Boom sauce. Boom sauce.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to PCG Live. What's going on, boys?
What's up, dude?
What's going on, man?
Welcome to the show. I want to know why.
We have a special guest.
Yes, we have a super special guest. Why don't you introduce our special guest?
Our special guest today is none other than my current rival in life, a.k.a. my best friend, Killer Al Beezy, a.k.a. Albert. Beezy!
What's
Welcome
going on,
to the
Albert?
show.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for having me. What's going on with you guys?
Oh, man, living the dream, man. This is by far my favorite time of the year. Like,
Agreed.
More than Christmas, more than Thanksgiving. Everybody knows.
And that's saying a lot.
Everybody knows Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. So that says a lot.
That
We get
says
the-
a ton.
We got the video gaming Super Bowl for the middle of the year.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I can't wait.
I'm excited.
I love it.
We've been waiting a long time for this day.
One of the things is this. It's going to be a little bit different of an E3 because of, my baby not being there.
Well, because they're bums.
they're not bums. They're
They're,
okay.
they're bums. Let's
They're
be real.
okay. We're
Talking
just
about Sony?
yeah.
Big baby bums.
But
That was the PG version of it.
yeah, you know what you really want to say. But
I'm keeping it PG here, okay? Come on.
so with saying that, it does definitely feel a little weird.
Yes.
But I'm still looking forward to like a fantastic like E3. Like I'm really excited for
great.
this E3 because of the fact that actually Sony's not there. It allows for me less expectation because like when Sony's there, it's like, damn, what is Sony gonna bring? Like that's what it is because like Sony. So it's think of it like football because we're all sports guys here, right? Think of it as football. When your team doesn't make it, isn't the Super Bowl a lot more enjoyable because of the fact that you can? I mean, you should be familiar with that.
For the record, we're both familiar with that. So we're both not Patriot fans.
But I mean,
yeah.
it's a different feeling for E3 because now it's just like my expectation isn't here. Like Sony has to come correct. I'm glad Sony right from the beginning just said, "Hey, listen, we don't have enough to show for the spectacular event because everyone wants like the best. Everyone's expecting like the greatest, the best news ever, and they just felt like they didn't have it. So they really kind of just tucked the ball and just said, "Hey, you know what? We're not going to have it this year, so we are going to actually take it out so that way you guys are not set." Because they could come out publicly and say, hey, this E3 is not going to be the best, so don't expect it to be. And people are still going to expect it to be. They're still going to be like, well, that was an F.
But that's just the gaming community itself.
Right, right.
We have literal way too high expectations for everything.
But-
Case in point, Nintendo all the time.
Right. But, like, I want to also say, too, like, that's not necessarily a bad thing because it's like, hey, we demand, great excellence from our gaming consoles because we invest so much money into it. Like,
Right, yeah.
I mean, it's a good portion of our paychecks that we put into
It's not a bad thing for the most part, but it depends on how far you go with it.
Yep.
Because a lot of times you'll see people like, no offense, we still love you. What's good games?
Yeah.
Come up and they talk Nintendo,
Yep.
and they expect Goku for Smash,
Yeah.
a new Mario, this and Metroid
Yeah.
showing up, and I'm sitting there like, but Metroid just restarted. Mario, we already had a couple of those already.
Yep.
Like, Goku's never gonna happen
Like,
for
for
Smash.
me, like, when I say, hey, like I'd like to see this. It's never that I'm expecting it. Like there's certain
Right.
things like I'm expecting, like for example, Gears of War. We were talking about it before the show. Gears of War.
Yeah.
I'm expecting a release date.
Yeah.
Like that's like that is a reasonable expectation. You know?
Yes.
Agreed. Agreed.
And I think just to chime in with what you guys were saying, the last year or so, since we're heading towards we're in the back end of most of the video game cycles, most people are expecting a new Xbox, a new PlayStation. So Sony not being here kind of takes away from that expectation of a system getting announced or anything.
I like that. I like that. Yeah,
you
because
really-
we've said that a lot.
You really
Yeah.
don't know what to expect. I mean, for this Xbox release, I'm going to expect maybe some interesting looking indies, maybe one or two great titles, and maybe some additions to games that they already have out.
Yeah, yeah, and that's exactly what we've been talking about. Like something that I've been saying since we've been talking E3 is that I expect no console. Actually, if they did come up with a console, I'd be pretty upset.
Yes.
If they come out and say, "Hey, this is the next gen console," I mean, they would have to knock my socks off with this console, and it has to be much, much, much better than what we have now. But I'm gonna be real. Like, I just don't think we're ready for the next gen console yet. Like, give us next year, maybe. You know what I mean? A little tease. Like, there's been no tease.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
that tease has to be there. Like PlayStation 4, we had a tease. Xbox One, we had a tease. Like I feel like that's one of the most crucial things in the gaming industry, and we're losing that flavor. Especially in like movies. I can say that in movies, like movie trailers. Like you pretty much know the movie before you even go and see the movie because of the trailer. They're taking away that expectation. They just were like, hey, this is what you're gonna see. It's like, come on, that takes away from the surprise and the hype of the videos. That's why when people go in the movies, they get so disappointed now. It's because they're just like, or the sales do bad because most people are like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to see
Right.
it. So, like you said, I think if they show a console, I mean, they can tease it and be like, hey, we're ready. This is what we're getting ready to push towards you. But nothing this year. Like, nothing, please. Nothing this year.
We won't see anything this
Yeah,
year.
nothing this year.
No, I hope not.
Yeah, that would be awful. But a lot of titles. I'd like to see a lot of new titles that we didn't know about. I love to see
Yeah.
dates for titles that we do know about because there's a lot of titles out there we don't have dates for. So I'd love to see a lot more dates. And that includes exclusives. But that's going to be a question: is how many exclusives are we going to get? Now with Xbox Live being on Nintendo, Xbox Live.
Well,
pushing for
that's not
PC.
confirmed.
Oh no, it's
yet.
gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
It's not confirmed yet, but
They're gonna confirm it today. They're gonna confirm it
I
today.
wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, there's two things I think that's going to get confirmed today. They're going to confirm the platform between PlayStation and Xbox, and that's going to be the greatest appearance ever on the stage of E3. What's
Wow.
going to happen today? Like I said that is my biggest bold prediction of this event is the CEO of PlayStation is going to come out on stage. You
Oh,
know what I
man.
mean? With Phil, and they're going to announce that they're working together on a platform for the cloud.
all right, wait. So
And it will be the best thing ever.
let me piggyback off of that, just to get you a little more like. So we bring up Nintendo,
Yep.
and you say that the Sony thing's gonna happen. So what if they bring up the whole Nintendo thing, and they have Sean Layden on at one point, and then after that, Doug
Bowser.
Bowser comes out.
I mean,
on
then
stage.
hands down, it's
That would be A+
It's not even
immediately.
questionably the best thing that has ever happened to E3. Ever.
I would agree with that.
So
I would totally agree with that.
speaking of that, it's an interesting point you bring with the three major gaming
Entities.
Entities, yeah.
kind of starting to merge together. How much of that do you think Steam and PC gaming has contributed?
Oh, you can even say Stadia, the Google Stadia.
You could say Stadia.
I think
At this point.
I think that is the number one reason for that happening. I don't think anyone was expecting Stadia to be this good, including the industry, and then they show it, and all these third parties are on board. Like all these third parties, like Ubi, we already knew because they showed it, right?
Yeah.
Which most people are just like, Ubi's like the whore of the video game industry.
Yes.
They'll make a game
God,
for
yeah.
anything.
Right.
Like, they don't care. And I'm not saying like they make bad games. Like that's not what I'm saying. It's just they really don't care. Like, hey, and good for them. Like that's how they make their money, and they're still the thriving company they are today. But when you start coming out with EA is a big one. And then you have Square Enix. Square Enix, like wow, like okay, these guys are getting their stuff together, like big time,
Yeah, I mean,
and that's a threat.
absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a threat.
You really think about the overhead that they're going to be saving.
Oh,
just
yeah.
by going through that. I mean,
Servers non-existent, and that's the biggest fee that they have to techs and servers for this. There's no other things. Techs and servers, like they're mainframes that they're gonna have. You're talking about the number one leader in anything, all things internet. Like
Yeah, pretty much.
they are powering Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo internet for crying out loud. Like, you know what I mean? So, like,
That is
if they
true.
want to be that jerk, be like, oh, you guys want to come out with an internet service? Shut off the Switch. Yeah, you guys ain't coming up. Yeah, now everyone has to play Stadia. So, but with saying that, like, 100%, like, we're in a day and age where this is going to come. Like, streaming systems are going to come. And we are finally getting to that point where it's average per household, and pushing this through the door is going to force companies like Comcast and Verizon and even Google, because Google got Google Fiber, to finally step on the pedal with like, we need to get faster internet everyone, because customers are going to complain, and customers are going to go with the company that definitely has the fastest now. That's it.
But now I'm going to get a little political here. So remember net neutrality?
Yes.
So this is where that whole net neutrality being killed can come into play big time. Because now internet companies can jack up their prices with certain plans and all this other stuff, because if stuff like Stadia comes out for gaming, people are going to want, you know, a certain package where you get the Stadia package or something like that, and they can charge you an arm and a leg for this stuff.
Yep.
This is where the whole net neutrality thing is going to bite us in the ass.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
going to chime in on that and say that the chances of that happening, just from experience, it probably wouldn't be as bad as you think. I only say that because most people, if it's going to end up costing them an arm and a leg, they're just going to say, forget it. Because
This is true. But I feel like there's a lot of, like we talked about it on last week's show too, with Stadia. Like, you want a game on 4K, that's great, but you need your router to be like a Nighthawk router. You need your modem to be up to par with gigabit internet, more than likely. You need all this super equipment in order to even run it if you want to run it on 4K.
Yeah, it's
like you can
it's-
run it on 720p and 1080p and you'd be fine. But
it's definitely not as easy as just saying, "Hey, I want this," and then you're gonna get it.
Right.
It unfortunately doesn't work that way.
that's why I'm still skeptical about the whole. Like, I understand, like, we're going into this day and age of cloud gaming and digital gaming, and most things are downloading. Like, it's been around for a while. Like, you can see digital games on Xbox, see digital games on PlayStation, the Steam store. Now Epic has their own store. Like, digital age is the way it's going. As much as I'm a physical guy still at heart, it's going that direction,
Yeah,
and we can't ignore that.
Yeah, no, and physical isn't going anywhere. It's not like, oh yeah, it's gonna disappear. Like that's not gonna happen.
Right.
But at the same time, like it's just more people now are going to be more more digital than physical.
Right.
That's what it's going to turn out.
Because
to
it's
be.
more of a convenience.
Right.
Yes.
It's more of a convenience at that point for
And now
people.
the biggest divider that I think slowed a lot of things down too was you could always get physical a lot cheaper than digital, and that's not the case anymore. Like now, finally, they're hitting these sales. E3, boom, sale. There's like this week, for the next 3 weeks, we're going to see sales. Even when E3 is
God,
over,
yeah.
there is tons of sales.
It's already started.
Yeah. So with,
Oh,
with,
yeah.
with saying that, like that's a big part of that, and that helps push it even further, which is fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, look at, like, you already have the Days of Play that's going on right now. Their sale has already started. It started on June 7th. And that's going to be a 10-day sale where they have discounts on PlayStation 4 Pro, the Slim,
the PlayStation membership.
PlayStation membership's $20 off,
Yep, for the year, which
For
I
the
didn't
year.
even know they had the year. That's why I did
Which-
the 7-day trial.
which I might as well scoop that out before
The PlayStation
that.
Now is improved so much. They've gotten a better library. It's just they've improved a lot.
Well,
a lot.
PlayStation Plus is also $20 off
Yes,
as well,
yep.
so for the year.
So
So,
I'll let
like,
you guys keep talking. I'm gonna help these customers out
Okay.
here. So
Okay.
Yeah, so pretty much, like, you're going to get killer sales throughout E3. Like, Tuesday, Nintendo's starting their sale for a week.
Okay.
where they're going to have all games on the eShop on sale from, like, I believe the 11th to the 18th or something like that. So you're going to see big time sales from that. You're going to see it play off probably Mario, probably Zelda, probably a bunch of third-party titles that we see.
Anything that you want to recommend as far as the PlayStation with the days of play?
With days of play. So I know the PS4 Pro is $50 off. So if you're looking for a 4K system, that would work. I'm not sure what they discounted the Slim because last time I know they like discounted like 50, maybe like $100. I could see like $100 off the Slim. You're going to see discounts on controllers. You're going to see discounts on digital games. I think I saw something like, I think God of War is going to be like $20.
God of War was 20, Spider-Man's 20.
Yeah, like all
NBA 2K19's only $3.
that's because like 2K20 is going to come out in like 2 months, like a few months anyway.
Comes
so
out every October.
Every
October.
That is true. Every October.
So for anybody who's on this live stream right now, if you don't have NBA 2K19, it's $3. $3.
He will promote the hell out of NBA 2K because he is obsessed with that game.
It's a great game. For $3, you really can't go wrong.
I mean, yeah, $3.
There's a lot of people I know who haven't played basketball games. Spider-Man, if you haven't played it, check it out for $19.99.
Yep.
Days Gone, $39.79, something like that. They have a really good assortment of games.
You have the walking promotion of PlayStation here. I got stuck between two PlayStation guys today. This is Andre, where are you? Oh, he's in LA.
He's in LA, so he can.
He's in LA, desperately waiting
Well,
for this E3 conference to start.
well, you know what? We're not going to talk about Sony right now because right now the next thing coming up is the Xbox briefing, which is in about 15 minutes.
Yes.
So I'm looking forward to it. As a person who owns an Xbox, doesn't really get to play it too much, but I look forward to all the indie titles. We're going to see what the big heavyweights are, if there's going to be anything new or release dates. That's really the main thing that I'm looking forward to.
Main things that I'm looking to, and we actually did not bring this up on the show that I probably should have, is what is Idea Xbox going to bring, which is their indie brand. Like you brought it up earlier, what indie titles are going to be brought up. Idea Xbox is going to be pretty huge, I think, on this show. So we'll see what new indie titles are going to come out, be shown off for the Xbox brand. We're all expecting a Gears of War release date. They're doing the tournament with the pros, the Invitational, for Gears 5 during E3. So there's got to be a release date looming. And especially what we saw last year, it looked like a lot of in-game trailers. And then they showed probably some gameplay in that trailer as well from last year with Gears 5. So it's going to be quite interesting to see what kind of gameplay that we get. Because Rod Ferguson came out and even said, our boy Rod that we met, that this Gears is going to be different from past Gears. They are kind of taking the training wheels off.
Yeah, I remember he was talking to us about that.
So we're going to see where this goes in Gears 5. Because they're going to do a lot more experimentation. So far, what I'm seeing, it's looking a little more adventure type. More like kind of, I want to say, Tomb Raider-ish. So I can't wait to see. I hope we see some gameplay today. But I'm expecting a release date for Gears 5. Maybe Battletoads, we'll see some more of that. Halo Infinite, we might see more on that. We talked about Cyberpunk 2077 on the show because they showed that last year. There's a lot that Xbox can bring to the table for them being alone in this E3 rather than having Sony there as well. So we'll see. We'll see how Xbox turns out. I'm still sticking to my guns with my bold prediction, which was hardware. And there were rumors that Microsoft was making a Braille controller.
Oh, wow.
So I think they show something like that off this year because they showed the adaptive controller last year, which was amazing in itself. So hopefully we see something Braille with the Braille controller, like I said this year. Now, Beezy, I wanted to ask you this question because we did this on the show. We did it with Xbox. Give me two things that you are expecting from this conference and one bold prediction from this conference.
So if I needed to give you a bold prediction, huh? I think I'm gonna jump on Van Chip and say that they're gonna mention the merger with the PlayStation in regards to the cloud. I think that's gonna be the. I think that I'll say that's gonna be the bold prediction.
Okay.
Two things that I'm expecting is an update on Halo Infinite.
Okay.
Hopefully they give me a little something about that. And
I feel like they have to.
yes,
That's another.
Well, you went a little bolder than that. On the
Actually, it's
show.
going to come out this year.
Yeah, that was your prediction. You said release date for this year.
Yeah.
That's
It
why I said we
probably
were
could.
even.
Yeah.
And I'm expecting honestly a new release, something new for the franchise,
A new title.
a new title for
New
the
title, yeah.
franchise, yes, or even if it's just the beginning of a trailer or a teaser. 'cause
Yeah,
I'm-
something. They're just going to be like, hey, this is the new thing we're working on. This is
Yes.
the new IP that we have in our pocket, and you will see soon.
Yes, there's a lot of things. Even like with Anthem, Anthem was something that it was advertised for a long time. Heck, you might even expect something on The Walking Dead. The title, I don't know. You can never be too certain. I know that we're not gonna try to overthink it because usually every time we do, it's usually just spot on with a lot of things that we see. So I mean, I'm curious, and you know what? For all we know, they're gonna take full advantage of the fact that Sony's not gonna be here for this week.
Yes.
They're gonna take full advantage of that.
Also, there is confirmation from yesterday's EA Play that we are going to see more of Jedi Fallen Order in this conference.
Looks
today.
so good.
Oh, yeah.
It looks
yeah.
so good.
Yes.
It looks. I think to me so far visually, it's reached expectation. Visually.
Visually, yes.
Yeah, visually. And then from what it shows for gameplay, it looks like it's hit the mark. But we still need to see more. You know what I mean? Like we still need to see more. So we have about less than 10 minutes. I had a thing in my mind and I lost it and what I wanted to talk about.
Uh-oh.
I hate that. I think it had something to do with.
What car is going to be shown today?
We shied away from Sony and went back to Xbox. So
Thank God.
Yeah. Oh, I know exactly what I'm going to say. Now, do you think Sony not being at E3 could
Yes.
actually hurt Microsoft more than it can help? And let me finish. In the sense of now everyone's saying, because we've said it a bunch of times, just even today, and never mind on every show that we've had,
Yeah.
Xbox is now expected to like hit a home run. Like it's their show. Like it's so now their bar has been set to, dude, you literally have the platform. Now let's remember, like, yo, Nintendo didn't go anywhere. Nintendo's still doing their direct. So
Yes.
like everyone's like, oh, Microsoft, you are the last company alive.
No.
And it's just like, well, no, we got Ubi, we got Square Enix, and like everyone makes fun of Ubi, but at the end of the day, like they show some good games. Like they still be pushing some good games. Like everyone's still buying Assassin's Creed. Last time I checked, you know, there's a million of them. But do you guys possibly think that because PlayStation isn't there, Sony is not there, that now it's almost like they almost kind of did it on purpose? Be like, go ahead, Xbox, let's see what you guys can do. Now everyone's expectations like. You think Phil's over there sweating right now? Like, oh my God.
I don't think so. I think they have a lot to work with.
Yeah. Yep.
I think by Sony releasing the days of play and seeing what they're offering for titles, you can easily piggyback off of that and say, hey, guess what? For this week, we're gonna give Xbox Live Gold fans, A, B, and C for this price.
Yep.
And I think we were just talking about like NBA 2K19's on sale on both systems for $3. But you figure if
$3 is crazy.
yeah, it's worth it. And you just I don't know. They could take even just from a sales perspective, if they drop something just a few dollars,
It makes people buy it.
yes.
People will buy it. So, what do you think?
I'm still sticking to my guns, and I'm saying that Sony not being here, my mentality if I was Microsoft would be, okay, they're not here. This is our time to shine.
Yeah.
And we need to take advantage of the situation. And like you said, you brought up the deals. I mean, Xbox already has their deals going on right now for E3. They've already been up. And it's going to go for like another, not this coming Monday, but the following Monday. The sales are going to be up for E3. So I think they know that this is the break that they kind of needed for a while to take advantage of the situation and knock a home run. I think.
Well, they need an exclusive. They really need
They
something.
need
I mean,
a
they have
shining
gear.
IP.
They have Gears.
They
Yeah,
do have
I mean,
gears,
so-
but
I mean, without Gears, them showing Gears in Halo today and actually pushing it hard, like release date, boom. This year, boom. Like, I think
That's why I don't think Halo's going to be this year, because I don't see Gears and Halo dropping in the same year. Because that would be their two biggest franchises, other than Forza,
if it's
dropping in
if
the
it's
same
not
exact
dropping
year.
this year, it will be this year, early next year.
early next year, yeah.
Like, pre E3 2020.
Okay.
Like, it will be the last shining star of Xbox One.
Okay.
You know, like that. I could see them doing that. I can definitely see them doing that.
I can understand that.
So
I can understand that.
I'm really on the fence with it. So I'm not a conspiracy, a conspiracy theorist or whatever the hell, like
A conspiracy
theorist. Yeah, like I'm not a conspiracy theorist at all, at all. Like I don't ever think, hey, yeah, no, these people are in cahoots. But we just seen all three of the major companies on stage together at the Gaming Awards, right?
Yes.
And I don't think they just did that to be like, hi, there's something big coming. There's something huge coming. And I think what it's going to be is like all three of them are working together. Xbox Live, working on Nintendo Switch, the cloud platform with PlayStation and Xbox. And Nintendo's going to follow suit as soon as they can get their act together and decide to make a good online service.
Yes.
But I think I think what's going on here is with PlayStation stepping aside, I think that's a cahoots thing with Xbox. And that's why I really feel that like Sony is going to come on stage with them. I'm not saying like, oh yeah, Sony's like, hey, Xbox, you guys can have this. We're going to step away. Xbox doesn't need that. Like realistically, Xbox doesn't need that. Sony doesn't need that. Nintendo doesn't need that. All three companies, they don't need that at all. At all.
Yep.
I'm a firm believer that PlayStation, Sony did not have enough content to wow people, so that's why they were just like stick away. But they also went to Xbox like, hey, what if we use this platform now to be like, if we're giving you the shine. Like, I don't doubt that these guys hang out. You know what I mean? I don't doubt that these guys talk and share. But of course,
They got their little press conference phone calls that
you know
nobody
what I
knows
mean?
about.
Like, I wouldn't doubt it. Come on. These guys are billionaires. You think they care? Like, they don't really care about these feuds that we make up. This makes
Yeah.
us feel good.
Yeah, like the ones that me and Andre have, you know, Sony guy over here, Sony guy. Andre.
Dynasty Warriors.
Yes. Let's not talk about
That's
that
for you,
right now.
Andre.
That's for you, but we're not going to talk about that because, that.
Yeah. But, I mean, I think these companies are working together, and it's not against us or anything like that. I don't think it's anything like that.
Right.
I just think it's really like it helps make the product better. It really
Absolutely,
does.
and look at the success of games that have finally crossed over, whether we're talking about Fortnite, Rocket League,
Yeah.
Apex Legends.
Call of Duty on release, cross-platform ready.
Right.
That is crazy. Now, So
Yes.
now games are going to come out with cross-platform ready, and that's where we're at. So
And I think that I think is huge because a lot of people don't have the money or
Yeah.
the time to have both systems.
Yep.
And most times, if you're used to playing on an Xbox, you're gonna play on an Xbox. If you're used to a PlayStation, you're gonna play on a PlayStation. So I think it's great where you can actually coordinate with people
Yeah.
and say, hey, guess what? Let's do a cross-platform Call of Duty.
Yep.
Let's do a cross-platform.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
Like
I'm-
at first, I was very stubborn. I'm like, they don't have to. I agreed with PlayStation. They didn't have to. They didn't have to. You know. But now, like it being across a lot of the games, I think it's very important for them to do a cross-platform. And I think what's even more important to add in there is they know they need to still keep their exclusives. Keep Halo on Xbox. Keep Gears on Xbox. Keep whatever. Keep God of War on PlayStation.
Oh
Like,
yeah, absolutely.
keep your title so that way it's you. And I
Yes.
think that's something that they will always do and they're proud of and they should be. They should be. But I mean, just like when it comes to players being traded in professional sports, like if teams hated each other so much, do you think they would be trades? These
No.
owners talk to each other. You know what I mean? They all work
Unless a
together.
player is complaining that much
Yeah.
to where the point of, I don't care.
Yeah.
I just got to get rid of this guy.
Right. So
point.
we're almost there. Less than 2
This is
minutes.
exciting.
This is a good time.
We've been waiting a long time for this day.
Yeah, this is
Like, we've been talking about this for months.
Yeah, this is a
since
good
like
time.
last December when they were like, we're not going to be at E3.
Every
When
time
Sony said that.
this comes, it's just like, wow, this happened so fast. Like, where did the time go?
Yep.
But like, we've been really building up for this, and This is the biggest one. This and Nintendo's Nintendo. Like we all love Nintendo. But there's no anticipation for Nintendo besides Smash character. Like once they release all the Smash characters, there's no
Speak for
anticipation.
yourself, sunshine.
No, but like I'm excited. But like this is a big deal.
No,
like this
is more exciting
really,
than anything that Nintendo can drop this year.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
because this is Nintendo we're talking about here.
I'm gonna go out on a whim, and I'm just gonna say that the Switch has been so in terms of what it's produced, because you can chalk it up for competitive play. Smash Brothers is great,
Yeah.
but most people that I know stopped touching the game months ago. So unless it's more competitive play or you're playing with your friends, that's fine.
I'm gonna say.
I think he just said that to get under my skin a little bit.
So I'm gonna say that this Smash is the best Smash Brothers I have ever played
By far.
in history.
far.
And I mean that as in a fun way. That the game itself, as a single player, it failed miserably. Spirits
absolutely.
is the worst thing that they could have possibly ever
absolutely.
created. I hated it. Hated it.
I still haven't played it.
Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad.
I'm still going to try
It's
it.
so bad. All right, here we go.
Oh, boy. Oh, this is the actual countdown.
Right into it.
8. I'm not actually doing the countdown. Hey, they don't have unnecessary screens right here. Remember when you were talking about like that display?
Oh, on the bottom. Yeah, on the bottom, yeah.
I've always loved that microchip look that they have.
This is the Xbox E3 2019 briefing.
I was gonna say, did they start off with Forza right out the gate? Oh, did you just see that? Battletoads? Oh my god.
Pretty much what they're doing now is just showing off the companies that they, team with.
Yeah, there's Ori.
That look like Sea of Thieves.
Van's favorite game, Sea of Thieves. Loves Sea of Thieves. Andre must be crapping himself when he saw that Battletoads thing. Oh my god.
The corporate model is the oldest and most efficient structure history has ever shown us.
Scheduled scarcity is a premium feature of colonial life. The colony must never lose faith. That is what the board provides. Security in a senseless and chaotic world.
This is Halcyon, the furthest colony in the galaxy.
Is
Proudly owned and operated by corporations.
Borderlands.
No, it's
Everything
not
we have,
Borderlands.
everything we are, we owe to them. They are always with us.
I almost want to say Cyber.
No one
I almost
has
want to say
ever
this is
gone against
Cyberpunk.
them.
No, it's not.
But
That's true.
a stranger has just
And it's first
arrived.
person.
Someone who's challenging the corporate board. Someone who's digging up their secrets. Someone who could be a villain.
The new
or a
Bioshock?
hero.
Looks like the bleeding stopped.
Oh, wait a
I owe
minute.
you one. Here, hope this gun serves you better than it
Fallout.
did me.
No, I've seen this. But I forgot what
I'm just
the
gonna keep
title
saying names.
Oh,
Pre-order today or play with
was.
us.
Pre-order today.
All right, so it's an Xbox exclusive because it's available at launch.
No, I just forgot what the title was, but I've seen it.
It looks familiar.
It looked, yes.
I suppose time will tell, but no matter who this stranger chooses to be, the Halcyon colony will never be the same.
Oh, this is Outer Worlds.
I I completely forgot about this game.
Yep.
October 20th.
October 20th. Oh,
I don't
there's
think
a
they
release
had
date.
I was gonna say I don't think they had a release date.
Nope. There's
Okay. It's a
release
good way,
date number 1.
Good way to start off.
I like that, Phil. Don't come out.
Please
Ah.
there it
welcome
comes.
from Ninja Theory, Ronnie
Oh
Tucker.
no
it's
Phil
not
yet.
Phil.
There was a lot about this game the last time they talked. So
Yes.
At E3 2018, we
Hello,
announced
Joe.
that Ninja Theory had joined Xbox Game Studios, a move that has given us an incredible boost in achieving the creative ambition of our teams. We've started work on a number of new games at the studio, and in the near future, we'll be sharing details on all of these projects. When we joined Xbox Game Studios, we already had a very exciting game several years in the making, and we're happy to return to E3 to share this with you.
As creative director, I'm stoked to be here to share our new game with you guys. It combines two of my gaming passions, third-person action combat and competitive team multiplayer. Our technical alpha
this
is
is
kicking
one of
off in
the
just a couple of weeks,
publishers
and
that
we'd
we
love
said,
for you to sign up,
developers that
get
we said
involved,
that they had
and
to
tell
come
us
out
what you
with a
think.
new title.
Or if you're here at E3,
Right on cue.
come and join us for a game.
Right on cue.
I really hope you guys like it. Check it out. This is Bleeding Edge.
World premiere.
World premiere. I said hi, Joe.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So it's Overwatch.
Meets Borderlands.
Buttercup. Did she turn into a bite?
Oh, wait a minute.
No, it's
Wait a
Melee.
minute.
Oh my goodness.
I was about to say, that was like very Devil May Cry-ish.
Oh.
Was his name Nidhogger? Nidhogger?
Oh.
Oh, they had the DMC combat director work on this.
Yeah, I'm loving the character creation for that. That looks fantastic.
Technical Alpha starts June 20th. I'll play.
Oh wow.
I'll play.
Seriously.
Okay.
Okay.
I like this.
You've got me intrigued already. Ninja Theory.
Ori.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yep. Because they didn't give a date for this yet. No, it came out when they announced it, right?
They released it, well, they showed it off last year.
But I thought they released it too. No? So this is
Not yet. They didn't say anything about it last year.
Is this the first game in the series or the second one?
Second.
visually. This is probably like one of the best
I
games.
still gotta play it. Yeah. I still gotta play it. I should be. I think I bought it already. I'm not sure. If I didn't, I'm buying it because it's got to be on sale.
Their character creation is insane. Look at that. Like visually, like that's you're this little sweet, cute little thing, and you're getting chased by.
Oh my god.
No, this looks beautiful.
It always reminded me of the Secrets of Nim.
Oh yes.
I heard it's a super emotional game.
Which one? Or in the Blind Forest? Yeah. That's why I want to play it. I gotta play it. Ooh.
February 11th. It's a long way away.
But release date
Yeah.
February 11th. Early next year. Wow. All right, Xbox. Going right out the gate. Uh-oh. This isn't what I think it is it? And their presentation already went down the. Oh, hi, Andre. There he is. Bleeding Edge. Yes, we saw it. We saw it. Now your favorite game's up here. It's a Minecraft.
I like Minecraft games, especially for kids.
I just can't do it. I can't. I just can't.
Do it for the kids.
By the way, since Andre's on chat, you can say Dynasty Warriors.
No, no. Dynasty Warriors is irrelevant right now.
Dynasty Warriors. So this is like Minecraft meets Diablo. Did you notice who's on chat? I know. Oh, Minecraft. Oh, it's literally just Minecraft Dungeons. They said from the creators of Minecraft, so I'm thinking they named it something different.
Minecraft Dungeons.
Andre just went Albert with a bunch of
Please
T's.
welcome the head of Xbox, Phil.
There he is. Phil, how come our boy is on chat right now and not in that theater?
All right, guys, here we go. This is when it's going to happen. And if it doesn't happen now, it will happen at the end.
What? Oh, with them coming on stage.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We on Team Xbox live for this exact moment. The moment we get to share the best of our art form here with you in LA. And the moment you get to experience breathtaking new stories, new worlds, and new heroes for the very first time.
So far, they started off
This
with
moment
fire.
isn't just about finding some new games. It's about discovering your new games. This decisive moment of discovery is etched in your gaming history, alongside your every achievement, your every moment, your every new friend. This is why we on Team Xbox are always and will be dedicated to unleashing the next new games for you to discover and love.
No, Joe.
So
no
whether
new
you're
system.
one of the thousands with us here in Microsoft Theater, or one of the billions
Andre,
around
you
the
should have
world
been
who
there.
play games,
He should have been there.
welcome to E3 2019. This right now is the single most creative and energizing time in gaming history. Games and gamers together now have the sheer magnitude to be a significant unifying force for the world. The expanding universe of gaming has opened a new era of creative possibility, with more games, more creators, and more industry players than ever before. And gamers were everywhere. In under 2 decades, the number of players in the world has more than tripled. Over 2 billion of us now play games in every region and on every continent.
That's insane.
And with new technological leaps, we get to play whatever we want, with whomever we want, and wherever we want.
Somebody need to tell Nintendo that.
On Team Xbox, every decision is
Nintendo
guided
stinks.
by our belief that gaming
Don't be
is
hating.
for everyone.
Don't
My
you be
team
hating.
and I are single-minded in our resolve to bring everyone the games they want, to connect everyone to play with the friends they want,
Connect.
and to empower everyone to play wherever they want.
Did you hear him say
This is why
we can
we
connect
keep innovating
with
hardware
anybody
and
we want? I went, haha,
services.
connect.
It's why we're uniting communities through crossplay, and
you'd have to
it's
hear it.
why we're investing with new distinctive creators. Above all, gaming is for you. This is why we scour the world for your next new games. This today is the largest showcase of games on any stage, anywhere this year. Today, from the thousands
still have
of
6
games
months.
in development across Xbox One and Windows PC, we're highlighting 60 games for you, including 14 games from Xbox Game Studios and over 30 games premiering in Xbox Game Pass.
Start counting.
In addition
Start
to
counting.
showcasing all of these games over the show, we'll also announce what's next at Xbox Game Studios. Sharing our expansive plans for streaming, and of course, revealing more about our next new console. So thank you for joining us today. Let's jump in.
He said new console. Darn it. I was like, don't even bring it up. Oh, there it is.
Ready to do this?
Oh my god, this game.
Hey! Who are you?
Hello, Forrest Whitaker.
That was pretty good.
Cal Kestis. Sogarero. I'm here on Jedi business. Jedi at day.
God, so good.
Not all of them.
A Jedi.
This November.
We have to stop them. That's the plan. The Jedi are not yet lost.
Did they just put down this November?
Yet lost.
I'm about to lose my mind right now.
Yeah, I'm okay. You all right? No, we are
I
not
want to
doing
say
that
real
again.
quick, I'm impressed with that number that they showed, but that doesn't mean much.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow.
November 15th.
World
Really
premiere.
is a nice looking game.
All right, so here's a world premiere. So here's a completely
Yeah,
new one.
Now we're gonna add another thing I gotta buy. World premiere.
Andre. Albert, are you satisfied with what they say, 13 or 15?
November 15th.
No. The exclusives, Microsoft Studios.
Oh yeah, no.
That's a high number.
They're showing a lot.
I mean, now let's see what games they come out with Microsoft Studios. That's the big thing.
Right.
This is another zombie game. I swear to you.
Okay,
I'll be ready to buy it.
Wait up, Bullet. Bullet!
What is this? What is going on?
So many games I have to buy this year. Now I have to add Fallen Order.
Oh, okay. It's not a zombie one. It
It's
looks
more
like a horror.
supernatural. Yeah.
This looks good.
The Evil Within 3. Oh boy.
Oh, why do I want to say this is Outlast?
So a game I'm not gonna play
This kid.
I'm about to say, why do I want to say this is another Outlast?
because of the camera.
Yes.
Blair Witch? It's Blair Witch.
Wow. Blair, wow. Wow. Okay.
That's the most random thing. So they're already falling. Oh, here we go. CD Projekt.
Here we go. Here's Cyberpunk.
This game looks incredible.
The Golemboski, you're definitely getting that Blair Witch game. I already know you are.
This is my first time seeing this.
First time seeing Cyberpunk?
You haven't seen Cyberpunk yet? Oh, you're in for a good time, my friend. I thought that was going to switch right into gameplay. The way they made that
if
look.
it did, I would have been like, whoa.
I mean, we've already seen gameplay, but
not enough.
V, my man, you made it. You blowing up all over the news.
I think
Are
this
you
is
alone?
gameplay.
I just want the money.
This is in-game
You got the chip?
cutscene.
Yeah.
All right, start her up, Bug. Why don't you go to the bathroom, wash up? We gonna be with you in a minute.
Yeah, this is going to go
Come
right
on,
into
man.
gameplay
You're next.
because
It's a mess.
last year they showed on Twitch. Remember, there were a couple people streaming it,
Yeah.
and this is where the mission starts.
Initiating combat mode.
Go!
Destination confirmed.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about. All right, in and out.
Oh.
We're rich. Oh, we are going to the major leagues, Jackie. Jack?
Oh. You got hit.
Didn't work out for him.
Nope.
Get to a clinic now.
Mr. Wells' condition is critical.
Go!
Immediate medical
It's gonna
help
be
is
okay.
required.
Just hold on. Hey, just think about all the good that we're gonna have, huh? Oh, sorry.
Ouch.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a bummer. No-tell motel.
See, now I can't tell if this is in-game cutscenes or just a big trailer.
Yeah. I feel like I'm playing Cases X.
Right?
Just take the chip, Dex.
Every corporal cop in this city is gonna be blasting down these doors after what you and your psycho friend did. We didn't need all this tension, damn it.
Guy looks like Rick Ross with dreads.
Rick Ross the most.
Damn.
This game looks insane.
Damn. Yep.
That looks nuts.
This has got to be gameplay. Like, we got to
Wake
see
the
some kind of
up,
gameplay.
samurai. We have a city to burn.
Oh my God, Keanu!
Damn. Damn.
Oh my goodness, Keanu Reeves is in it. Where did that come from?
I don't
Is
know.
this an exclusive too?
No.
No.
Wow.
That's
There's
huge.
Keanu Reeves
There he is.
He's not crashing weddings right now.
That's huge.
Wow.
That's huge.
Damn.
That's an awesome surprise.
I feel really bad for Andre right now. He literally could have saw Keanu Reeves live.
Yeah. All right. Good to see you. Thank you.
Wow.
All right. All right. I gotta talk to you about something. I gotta talk to you about something. CD Projekt Red. Cyberpunk 2077.
How much do you think he got paid to do this?
All right.
20 grand?
A while back,
Oh, a whole
the
bunch of
guys
money.
from CD Projekt
Gotta be
Red
like
approached
20.
me and asked me to be
poor
a part of their
Andrea.
new project, Cyberpunk 2077. They were going on and on about how they'd create this vast open world with a branching storyline, how you'd be able to customize your character through in-game choices. And it's not something I knew before, but I was excited by. And I'm always drawn to fascinating stories.
I don't know if that was a Bill and Ted reference.
Cyberpunk
All right, Keanu.
is set in a metropolis of
Calm
the
down.
future, where body modification has become an obsession. You play as an outlaw, an enhanced mercenary working in the sleazy underbelly of the city. Yeah.
I hear you,
Okay,
Andre.
let me tell you, the feeling of being there, of walking the streets of the future, is really going to be breathtaking. You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking. All right. So, I gotta finish this. So
I was
tell
gonna
me,
say Phil's probably in the back like Keanu, man. Let's go.
you guys
Yeah,
wanna
right?
know
We still have a whole show.
I got 60 titles to
when
show off.
is,
Hurry up.
The release date. Yeah. All right. Then check this out.
Gameplay.
I think we get a release date too. That's what he just said. Pre-order today. So it's got to be this year. Yeah, look at this game, man.
Okay, I'm in.
This is going to be what Deus Ex should have been. Deus Ex was a good game, but let's be real, like it was still lacking. And this is what this is going to be. Oh my God.
Wow. That's a ways away.
I thought it said 4/16/2019. I was like,
Oh, wait a minute. It's already out.
I said Xbox and PC only.
Did it? It didn't say PlayStation?
No.
Really?
Wow. If that's an exclusive?
Yeah.
I better look that up.
That's a fantastic
That's
exclusive.
huge.
They need it.
They do? They don't have many exclusive single players.
At least my company don't need it.
This actually looks really good. That animation is incredible. Look at that
Another
artwork.
crafting game. Oh, this is like animated Sims or cartoon Sims.
This is kind of crazy, no?
Looks pretty cool.
Yo, how they're getting with this animation with games lately is
Oh yeah.
incredible.
Learn how to say goodbye. Oh jeez.
Oh, come on.
Oh no.
I don't need to cry
No,
in
no.
games too. Stop it.
I mean, we kind of already cried in some games.
Listen, I haven't cried since Final Fantasy VII, and I refuse to play that part again in the remake.
You talking about
Too
Crisis
bad.
Core?
No, Ares. Ares'
Oh,
death.
yeah.
That looks really good.
Nice.
It's
It's a
It's
Game
a
Pass
good one.
game.
Game Pass game.
I'll take it.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Here we go.
Literally, it's the pause here.
Let's see what it looks like. Okay.
Oh, you know, yep. Okay, I'm in. I'm in.
I don't know. I don't know if I like the way they look.
I like how this looks because this is.
I'm talking about the drawing, like not the artwork, like the artwork's fine, but like look at them.
No, I like it.
It almost reminds me of like a remake to Double Dragon.
That's what it is. But,
Yeah.
Well, think of it this way: like, this game is made pretty much like a Double Dragon type.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose. Oh. Oh god. Oh god.
We know there's gonna be an achievement. finish that without getting hit.
Good God.
I don't know.
I'm going to lose my mind. Oh, no release date, though.
Oh, no,
That's
they
okay.
didn't.
We've had a few release dates.
See, when doing it like this, they can get away with that, not showing a release date and then people not know. Cool. Not for me, but cool.
Looks interesting.
I'm digging the music.
I mean, the animation's really cool. RPG time? Is
I
that
like
what
it.
this is?
RPG time.
Sometimes those 2020 release dates kill me.
Yeah.
Oh, while you were walking away, they're going to give us an update on a future system.
Did they?
Yeah, they said system. I went, no.
Yeah, they did.
So this is going to be all
There's
new
ID at
games.
Xbox. I was waiting for that.
That looks good right there. I've seen a little bit of this game. That looks good. It reminds me of We Happy Few. ID Xbox is all on. Yep, never mind.
Yeah. All launching on Xbox Game Pass. All after party. Oh, there's Killer Queen Black.
Yeah. That game is so fun.
There's Blazing Chrome.
So good.
It is a very good game.
Did they say?
Hey, it's Felix.
Did they say that was from the creators of Contra at all? 'Cause like,
If it isn't, it might as well be. Oh God.
Secret Neighbor.
The sequel to Oh Neighbor.
So now they made a Lord of the Rings game too now. Oh.
This is a good way to show 60 games.
Yeah,
Sizzle,
no, this is what
Sizzle
they
Reel.
do.
Sizzle Reel is always the best way to show us 60 games.
Yeah, this is how they do it.
This does look really interesting, though. Good mix of different games.
Oh yeah. All indies. All indies.
All the time.
Please welcome Head of Xbox Partnerships, Sarah Bond.
All the ID at Xbox games you just saw will premiere on Xbox Game Pass day 1.
Wow.
At Xbox, our passion is to help you find and play the games that you love through creation, curation, and discovery. The ultimate expression of that passion is Xbox Game Pass. My team travels the globe, seeking out fan favorites and hidden gems, and crafts partnerships with their creators so that you can discover your next favorite game. Mind-blowing experiences, epic adventures, and iconic characters, all for you to explore. It has been awesome to see the record-breaking success developers have had in Xbox Game Pass.
Relax.
Introducing their
Record-breaking
games to
success.
new players
Relax.
and
Hey, this is
creating
Julia Bond we're
lifelong
talking about.
fans. Since launch, we have tripled the number of partners in Game Pass, adding
Game
more
Pass
games
is the
from
best
more
gaming
genres.
service that's out right
Platformers,
now.
RPG,
Seriously?
adventure,
It
sports,
is.
puzzles, and
It is.
more
I think Game
every
Pass is the best
single
game
month.
service.
And of course, every Xbox Game Studios title you see today will premiere in Game Pass day 1.
I feel like I need to utilize Game Pass more. I just don't use it.
We are thrilled to announce new titles coming to Xbox Game Pass on console today, including Batman Arkham Knight,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Metro Exodus,
Metro's already a free game technically.
Hollow Knight,
Oh, of course. And I already bought it.
Borderlands: The Handsome Collection.
Free on Sony.
Yep.
Amazing
I was just gonna say that.
that you can start playing
What's the game of the month for
today.
Xbox?
I
10?
forget.
Xbox Pass, Game Pass?
Our mission at Xbox
Not games
is
for
for
gold.
you to be able to play
Oh, how much
any
is games for
game
gold?
with anyone, anywhere.
No, like what the free games
and we
are
know
for.
for many of you
Oh,
that
oh,
means PC.
I can't remember.
Yeah, Sony's got
That is
but Sony's
why
got Borderlands and Sonic Mania. So
Last month, we announced Xbox Game Pass for PC.
yes, you did. With your favorite announcer.
Today, the Game Pass journey on PC begins. Now,
Andre's mind is
PC players
blowing
can
up right
discover
now.
I think
their
she was
next
waiting for
favorite
people to
game
cheer, but I don't think
Xbox
anyone
Game
really
Pass.
knew what she meant.
We have
Oh.
curated
Like,
over 100
today.
games
Now.
just for PC.
Right now. Like, it's
including
available now.
favorites like Imperator Rome and Football Manager 2019.
Everyone's like,
Yay.
yay?
And for the
Clap.
first time on PC, starting with Halo Reach,
Here
the
we go.
entire Master Chief Collection.
There you go.
Nice.
Oh, what just happened?
We're good.
Woo! We are thrilled to share that Xbox Game Pass for PC launches in open beta today.
Ah, open beta today.
Whenever you're ready.
Oh, it must have switched off for some reason over there.
I'll have to try it out. This will give me an excuse to run stuff on my PC now.
It was Football Manager, and I thought they were talking about.
No! No!
I thought they were talking about actual football.
I just saw Gears 5 and I just went, ooh. Wolfenstein 2. Join the beta today. How do I join?
My computer's not strong enough.
I guess mine
Xbox
is.
Game Pass for PC is here now. Try it out by downloading the all-new Xbox app on Windows.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
If you want it all, we have created a membership just for you.
That was Felix's
Xbox
fault.
Game Pass
Oh.
Ultimate.
Oh, Ultimate.
All right, so now what's the difference? Is this the one that comes with Xbox Gold, or what's going on here?
You get everything. Xbox Game Pass for console with over 100 great games.
Oh, okay.
Xbox Live Gold, an unrivaled gaming community. And now, Xbox
All
Game
right.
Pass for PC at
All right.
no additional charge.
So for $14.99.
For $14.99 a month.
Comes out to 100.
So my question is, does
And because it's E3, everyone can jump in and play today for $1.
yeah, you know what's funny? I just got my year.
Now
I
go
just renewed my
discover
year.
your next
Darn
favorite
it.
2
game.
days ago.
Darn it.
World premiere.
So my question is, can I do Xbox Game Pass for PC for the same price? Does that automatically include it for the Game Pass for console?
That's what it is.
No, but the $10. Just say I want to pay the $10. Do I get both, or do I have to choose one or the other?
Good question.
Very good question. No, I think you have to choose one or the other.
That's
Because-
I don't like that.
Well, that's Microsoft.
Yeah, I don't like.
I'm not going to lie, that's Microsoft.
I mean, in a sense, what you're really getting is the Game Pass and Gold for the regular price.
For the $15 a month, that's a really good deal for Game Pass and Gold. I
And
really wish
Game
I
Pass
had
for
that
PC.
before I just signed up. But they should also do a full year too. You know what I mean?
It's not bad. Because, I mean, you really calculate it 60 and 120, kind of puts it all together.
Right. Oh, so this is a flying simulator. This looks good.
Beautiful. This isn't 4K, but that looks
Yeah, that looks
beautiful.
really, really good.
Wow. Wow.
That's crazy. This is Pilot Wings on crack.
Right?
I'm bringing it back.
Imagine this in VR.
Whoa. Scary.
Yeah, that's good.
Microsoft Flight Simulator.
That was always a really good game.
Do you remember a time when armies were built?
I do like that they keep
and
letting people
powerful
know
cities collapsed.
what games are a Game Pass
When the
at launch.
smallest of choices
Makes me
echoed
feel so good about
through
Game
the
Pass. And I'm
pages
telling you,
of
they're making a
history.
killing off that Game Pass.
It was an
Oh god,
age
yeah. Age of Empires 2.
Okay.
The definitive edition.
Age of Empires is a really good game. Now in 4K.
It looks beautiful.
It does.
I have to say one thing to Andre right now. Since he's in chat. I'm still waiting for League of Legends.
It's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen.
I'm patiently waiting for it just because of Andre now. I'm expecting it.
So that dollar thing, just to let everybody know, isn't new. They do that often, especially with Game Pass and Gold. But that's impressive that it's with both.
Welcome to beautiful Colorado. Home to
Colorado.
Wellness Master G.
We've
of
seen
the
this last year.
Rockies. Hike through colorful canyons.
I think they showed
Get
it.
up close and personal with a wild and woolly wild ice.
I'm telling you, Game Pass is the way to go. If you have an Xbox and you're an Xbox fan and you don't have Game Pass, you really need to double check your standards in life. But you're not an Xbox fan though.
No.
So, like, I think if someone, like, because you also have PlayStation, you're a PlayStation guy. So, like, someone has multiple systems, I can see that. But if you're, like, dedicated to Xbox and you don't have Game Pass, like, you need to check the priorities in your life because that is an important key.
If your only system is an Xbox and you don't have Game Pass, I don't know what to tell you.
Because of the fact
Andre?
that he has.
Oh, I know he has
Game Pass.
it.
Like,
Sure.
you get
He's already got the full version of PC, Xbox Game Pass on PC.
like because you get all the brand new games included into your thing. That's an Xbox exclusive. So, like, that just seems.
Oh,
to be
that's an Albert game.
That's a me game.
That's an Albert game,
Wasteland?
simply because it says Wasteland.
Wasteland.
Yeah.
Wasteland anything.
Please welcome head of Xbox Game Studios.
No, but
Matt
you know what? It's worth
Booty.
trying.
Matt Booty.
Booty.
Games,
He's
honestly,
cool. I like when he comes out.
games are a lot easier to play when you're not grinding.
Games
Yeah.
are at the heart of our mission. Over the last year, we added 7 new game development studios to Xbox. It's fantastic to see some of these studios already sharing new games on our E3 stage, and there's more to come. I have the privilege of working with some of the best studios around the globe. And for me, great studios are about people, teams, and ideas. Our success comes down to one thing: creating great games that players love. And great games come from great developers. That's why I'm honored today to announce that joining Xbox Studios is Double Fine Productions.
It's an interesting one.
Oh.
Double Fine has been a beacon of creativity and spirit in game development for almost 20 years with classic games like Psychonauts, Brutal Legend, and Broken Age.
Oh, that's right. That's
I'm
right. They do
looking
Brutal
forward
Legends.
They
to
did do
Double
Brutal
Fine
Legend.
joining Xbox and seeing what we create together. Please join me in welcoming
no.
the founder and president
Here he
of
comes.
Double Fine Productions,
Tim Schafer. Would you say he's one of the more bizarre personalities in gaming?
Hello. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Just a little bit?
Thank you, Matt.
My
We are
man's
so
wearing a
excited to be joining
SpongeBob-type
Xbox
shirt.
Game Studios, and I'm here to personally reassure you, Matt. I don't know what you've heard, but I'm a team player. Whatever you need from Double Fine, we'll make for you. Halo stuff, Forza stuff,
Yes.
Excel stuff, whatever you want, we are there.
He said Halo stuff.
He said Halo stuff, Excel stuff.
Tim, we just want you to make great games.
Oh, that's such a relief because I was totally lying. In that case, we brought a brand new trailer for Psychonauts 2. Take a look if you dare.
My name is Raz, and today is my first official day on the job.
This is a really big title.
We're on a mission.
Huge title.
Yeah.
Rasputin?
I'm on him. Looking for me? Mia, the mission is falling apart. We've lost control of Roboto. I put the old egg in the box in the basket in the No, I won't tell. I won't tell anyone. I promise. No, please.
I feel like I need to play the first one.
All right. Looks good.
It's a fun game. That's like one of those games you can pick up and
premiere.
play at any time.
Andre
Those
just
are the
said
best.
huge. I knew he would say. Oh, what?
We need a TIE Fighters.
Oh no!
I didn't even get to say it. I didn't
just
even get
said
to
TIE
s-
Fighters.
We
Wait.
need it. Oh, it's Legos.
Oh, it's Lego. Oh.
Dude, we need a TIE Fighter game. Like
That was not as bad, but that was like almost like when I said Conquer.
Oh, when the Conquer one.
Yeah, not as bad. No, that was just bad. Literally like teased me.
These little commercials adorable.
Yeah.
All 9 films.
The
in
Lego
one
games are
game.
incredible.
Yeah. The Skywalker Saga. Now, do we get all the over dramatic effects from the first 3? From
Does the
episode
last
1, 2,
movie
and 3?
come out this December?
What is it?
The last Star Wars movie comes out this December?
Yes.
Yes.
Of the series, then they're gonna do a spin-off. They're talking about the Old Republic. The Old Republic games, which those stories are phenomenal.
Uh-oh.
What's happening?
I saw Dragon Ball, and I went, uh-oh.
2 new characters. 2
Okay, why do they have to do our boy Yamcha like that?
No kid, it's always like that with Yamcha. I ain't right.
Is this the RPG?
Good question.
Oh my god, Andre.
Damn. Oh, man.
I don't know what this is, but I'm buying it.
The longest transformation of all history.
Uh-huh.
Super Saiyan 3.
Yeah, it took like 4 VHS movies. Oh my lord. This is the RPG. That's
the RPG.
The RPG. Wow.
Oh, wow.
They
I'm getting
showed it.
I'm getting it.
On the Xbox stage.
Yep.
They're gonna call it Kakarot.
I'm getting
Early 2020.
Whenever it comes out, I'll get it.
Dude, it looks good.
Wow.
We were a little concerned with it because we were like, it's the
World
same
premiere.
story that
Right.
we all know over and over again. But
I'll still buy it.
that looks good. That looks good.
I love Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah, same here. I should show you my VHS collection. No, you're not. Liar. 12
I
minutes.
have a surprise for you.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to guess what it is?
No.
This is an outfit for a newborn. You bought it this morning.
You wanted to surprise me.
I'm sorry.
You're pregnant.
You know?
I know because you already gave it to me. This has happened before.
What are you talking about? What's going on?
Someone is coming. He's going to hurt us. He says you killed your father. I need to know what happened.
Why are you doing this? My father
Died of a heart attack?
No, I didn't have anything to do with...
I love games like Any second now, he's gonna knock on that door. Help me.
This isn't happening. This can't be happening.
Police, open up.
That's him.
Did you call the police?
We have a warrant. Please open the door.
I didn't do anything.
We're here to help.
Don't listen to him. I'm your only chance.
Open the door, right now.
You know me. I love you. You have to believe me.
Stop.
No.
You're under arrest.
No.
Hey!
It's a mystery movie.
You're home.
A mystery game. You got to
What are
solve
you
the
doing?
problem before
Are you okay?
that action happens.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, this is cool.
Interesting.
It looks interesting.
I mean, I'm gonna try it. A lot of exclusives.
Yeah.
A
Well, a lot of them say world premiere. But I
But-
don't know if this is the same thing as last year.
Yeah.
I'll say that little dialogue box looked like Zelda.
Hey,
Yeah.
The last movie I watched that had 2 reindeer didn't end very well.
Oh, God. Everybody's been scarred from them.
Forever.
Forever.
I actually, because of that movie, I can never look at reindeer normally.
Oh
I
my
I automatically think of Bambi every single time.
Which movie?
Bambi. Every time I see a reindeer at all, I instantly think of Bambi. Oh, great. It teaches us how to steal.
If a deer can steal this stuff, so can you. What?
That attack looked like something out of Goat Simulator.
Well, the reason, how you know too, it's an Xbox exclusive. It says Game Pass.
That's true.
But there are some games on Game Pass that isn't Xbox exclusive. Oh, here we go.
Stop.
We're gonna get the date.
Hold on to your butts.
Bury a friend, try to wake up. Cannibal class.
Interesting.
in the sun. Bury a friend. Why aren't you scared of me? Why do you care for me?
Isn't that JD's girlfriend?
If you haven't played Gears 4, they just pretty much showed you the
no.
ending.
Oh, really? Well, they showed that thing in the last one, in the last trailer too. That she
Yeah,
had
they
that.
did.
They just didn't show her acting
From
all
the
wild.
Coalition, please welcome
No date.
Studio Head Rod Ferguson.
Hi, Rod. Hello, Rod. My buddy, Rod.
Everyone's friend.
My friend. We took pictures together.
You did.
Albert also took a picture
Thanks,
with him.
everyone. We're excited to announce that Gears 5 is releasing
on September 10th.
Told you.
I call the September.
Especially,
And if you want to play 4
especially
days early,
with the
you
eSport
can,
thing coming out.
with our Ultimate Edition or membership in the newly announced Xbox Game Pass Ultimate.
Huh?
I'm gonna go
With Gears
bananas.
4, we wanted to earn your trust. But with Gears 5, we want to push the envelope by doing new things never seen in a Gears game
Show
before.
us.
And we'll tell you all about it this summer.
Oh,
In
you
July,
bastard.
Join us for our Versus multiplayer tech test, where you'll be one of the first to play our all
Sign me up right now.
competitive game type, Arcade.
How do I do it?
In August at Gamescom, go hands-on with the all-new Horde mode and see how character abilities can turn the tide on the battlefield.
Gamescom. PAX West.
In September, we return to the biggest Gears campaign ever, where we'll explore more of Kate's harrowing journey and celebrate our launch on September 10th.
So
But what are we
Gears,
talking about today?
The Ultimate
The game's
Edition
not
gives
about
you-
her, it's about
a
Marcus
brand new way to
Phoenix.
fight the swarm. In Escape, you play as one of 3 Hive Busters. You and your squad infiltrate the Hive, plant the bomb, and escape with your life.
Okay.
Because we all know the best defense is a good offense. It's everything you love about Gears, turned up to 11.
Yes. Yes,
Here we
please.
go.
Yes, please.
Gameplay footage. Hey, and there's those screens.
There's the screens.
Instead of showing you gameplay footage, we're going to reenact it right here on the stage.
Right? Live on stage.
It's a band, huh? No, we really don't need to reenact it.
Are they gonna cut like right to gameplay?
Crazy because Borderlands comes out that same week.
Does it really?
September.
Oh my God! What a conundrum I'm gonna have right now.
What a waste of money. You guys did all this just to put the screens underneath the stage where nobody can see it?
It's Microsoft.
What the
Everything
hell?
except the need for revenge.
Andre just died, so he's never gonna be in this chat
This
again.
might look like a surrender.
Sony's like, hey guys, we don't want to spend any more money needlessly. Xbox is like, spend more.
Shit.
Okay, why was he in an egg?
You gotta play Gears 4. You'll know why.
Well, those are not actual characters. This is that mode where you have to escape.
Yes. Yep. Plant the bomb and get the hell out.
I want him as a character. Not this guy, the black guy with the musket.
Oh, you mean the one that looks like Steve Harvey? a little
Yes, yes.
If I wasn't on the stage right now, I'd be losing my mind.
This looks insane. But I gotta say, I'm a little upset. Like, this is mostly just hype. It's not with the gameplay footage.
That's true.
Come on, I'm filling your spot. This is cool. It's a good way to hype everyone up, but I would.
That's why they have a beta in July.
Because this is a lot for nothing. Like, I'd rather see the gameplay footage than all this.
What the frick?
Ooh, new melee.
What? God damn.
But let me ask you, is it needed to stab somebody in the head if electricity
Yes.
is already going through their body?
Yes, in Gears of War, yes. Ooh. Oh, you better run.
Oh, so they're breaking it up into sections. I love it. But you know something I don't like that I'm seeing right away?
What?
3-man squads. That's
Well, me,
becoming
you, and
too.
Andre.
That's becoming too common.
Yeah, I know.
Destiny does it. I can't stand it. Like,
Apex.
Yep. Like 4.
I hope you enjoyed your taste of Escape, an aggressive 3-player co-op experience, perfect for your living room couch. But it's not just about busting hives. You can build them too and challenge your friends with the experiences you create.
Ooh.
And tonight, join me on Mixer as we challenge these 3 WWE superstars.
Hey, it's on the green.
AJ
Oh,
Styles
AJ.
and Tyler Breeze
Oh,
to survive
T-Breeze.
a gameplay deep dive from right here in the Hive. For these at home, for the next 2 days, you and your friends can play in select Microsoft stores. So good luck out running the Swarm, and we'll see you on the leaderboards. Oh, and for anyone who pre-orders or plays within the first week, we've got something special just for you.
Ooh.
You already know we win money.
So
now.
in other words, I'm getting what?
The Ultimate Edition.
What are you getting?
It's crazy that by Best Buy not continuing their Gamers Club, it made GameStop relevant again to put money
That Gamers Club was incredible. I'm so mad. Don't remind me.
The Terminator Dark Fate character.
Would you agree?
Yeah.
Because GameStop, I mean, it's nice. You can leave money every so often.
I think
shoot,
GameStop is still
okay.
hurting, but a lot of people are not happy with them. Terminator. That's a good addition.
Terminator.
But I see what you're saying, though. I do see what you're saying.
Joe, my boy AJ, right?
New controller, because they love making controllers.
They love the controllers. Now more elite than ever. Oh no.
This is the elite of elites controller.
This is the Xbox Elite Elite. Like Pokemon Go Plus Plus.
Wrong. It's the Xbox 360 controller where you
Adjustable
get to rebuild it.
tension.
We remade the Xbox.
Now there's adjustable tension. Trigger grip. Shorter hair trigger lock. The trigger locks are fine the way it is. Same thing as the other one. Okay.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, but you can do that already. Oh, that's different.
Was that USB-C?
That was Bluetooth.
They
No,
had
but-
the
oh,
current-
for the charge? Oh, maybe.
The current controller has 3 different profiles.
Yeah, you can set up, well, 2 different profiles. That's 2, not 3. Xbox. So what was Xbox Elite Wireless Controller Series 2? See, they're going with the long names again.
How much do you think that controller is going to go for?
150.
Oh, we
At
have
the
to
least.
assume 199.
You think 200?
When my father saved my
I only
life,
said 150
told me
because
never
the other one
forget
I think
who
was like
am,
125.
where I come from.
Thank you, Joe.
But in this place, nobody even wants to know my name. Getting attached is deadly.
Hey, Van, look, zombies.
Because when darkness comes,
This is
I
Dead
might
by
be
Daylight.
Oh no, it's not Dead by. This is die. This is. Oh no.
The virus tore society apart.
This might be
but I won't
Dying
let it
Light
turn me into
2.
an animal. Staying alive became the essence of our existence, yet life must be more than just survival. Every day, the disease tries to crush us and make us forget who we are, but I keep fighting. My name is Aiden, and I am infected.
Oh,
Good
lovely. You said Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight is not the game that I hate. It's Dying Light is the game I hate.
Well, there you go.
World premiere.
I hate that game, and I think it's my father's fault. So bad at that game. And which card do they bring out this year?
About to say.
They have to. Like, I'm not even mad at them. It makes sense.
Every year.
But it makes sense. It's them. Like,
The Golemboski loves Dying Light. I tried telling him no.
Yeah. I can't stand the game, and it's not the game. It's really my dad. Oh, please, you're kidding me. Oh, you're kidding me. Like you guys, you have done everything that you possibly could. So what can they do now? We're going to Legos.
We're building Lego cars.
Please tell me they didn't put the song in that I think they did.
Please tell me that the car they're showing off is not a Lego car. That a car
If you noticed
literally
it was
built
dark,
by
you
Legos.
you couldn't see it if you
right.
noticed.
If that whole car is built by Legos, good God.
It is. Oh my God.
Lego cars.
What is happening?
People love Legos.
They do have to appeal to kids.
Uh-huh. Oh, it's all right. Yeah, it's the expansion.
Available June of next year.
Please welcome Ralph.
Oh, June
Fulton.
13th of this year.
Yep, it is.
They built a car out of Legos.
I have to say that is badass, though.
Yeah.
Combine McLaren's passion for design with about 500,000 of
Look,
Lego's
Olabowski,
legendary bricks.
you don't
get
have an
this
Xbox.
incredible life-size Lego Speed Champions McLaren
I bet you all those systems that are on the stage are
Combine
for
the
Halo.
beauty and freedom of
When they
Horizon with
announced the
playful
release date
fun of
being
Lego,
January
You
2020.
get the Forza Horizon 4 Lego Speed Champions expansion. You will
With-
drive this Senna
with
and
Gears
more Lego
being this
Speed
year,
Champions
I'm
cars
okay if
in an
Halo's the
entirely
beginning
new
of the year.
world, packed with inventive
that's
new
what I'm telling you,
challenges,
like,
new
Wars game
areas
too?
to explore.
Yeah.
That Star
and
Wars
loads
game?
of
Star
bricks
Wars.
to
Oh my
smash.
God.
The Forza Horizon
save
4
that for the
Lego
post-show.
Speed Champions
Yes.
expansion
Too many
launches
too many
this
games.
week. I'll see you there.
Oh, that's not my phone. Oh, here we go. Oh, that is Totes Adorbs. Totes Adorbs.
If they have a boomer one, I'll get it. Oh, wait, iOS. Oh, it's a defense one.
Yep.
What the hell?
I'm so excited for this. In day one.
They blew up a cat.
Yep.
They just sacrificed the cat.
Right?
This is awful.
That's Gears.
Yeah, you're right. Battle defense. I try.
You know how excited Andre is right now?
He's pumped.
He is so excited for it. Look, Gears pop pre-orders. Oh, he insta buy for him.
He's wetting himself.
He was
right
so
now.
pissed about it last year. Oh, DLC.
My mission, find the father I never knew.
My mission, find a hero I've never met.
It's a good. A lot of people
He
say it's a
hasn't
good,
radioed
another
in
good
days.
co-op game to
He
play.
hasn't been seen since the outbreak.
The last time I heard his voice,
The last place he was seen was in Trumbull Valley. I've only heard whispers
I've only heard legend.
of unseen horrors. Here, we are the many.
Here, we can become stronger.
For so long, I was just surviving.
Now people are counting on me.
This
All
is
right,
where
so
my
there is a
story could
conundrum.
end.
Borderlands 3 comes out
This is where
the
my
same
story
exact
could
week
begin.
as Gears.
That's what I said.
I know.
I'm taking a
I
week
wasn't
off.
sure.
That's what I'm doing. Taking a week off in September.
I may have to.
Yet.
Staycation.
I may have to, except I'm going to West already. So that we're going to West already. I'll say I am weird going to West already.
You're not playing Gears without me. Not a single minute. I'm buying that game.
I mean, we're streaming. You do know that, right?
Hardest mode, let's go.
I mean, hard. Oh, insane.
Hardest mode, let's
insane. Go. No, we gotta do hard. We gotta
you can follow our stream. We're gonna play Gears 5 on Insane. Hardest mode. Go with it.
We have to beat it on hardcore for Sega.
I was just gonna say, are you talking over that right now?
No.
No way.
No.
Oh my goodness. They're really doing it. Phantasy Star Online. With crossplay?
With crossplay.
Yo.
Was the last Phantasy Star game on the GameCube?
No, Dreamcast.
I'm about to say, it had to be Dreamcast.
Yeah, Dreamcast. Oh my goodness. Free to play.
Free to play. What?
What's going on? Did they just make Phantasy Star Online a free to play?
If it's made by Sega, absolutely.
They may have.
And crossplay? They're gonna microtransaction the shit out of this game.
Oh god, yeah. Never ending quest. Oh boy.
All for $6.99 a month.
Wow.
I'll be getting it.
Wow.
On the PlayStation.
Wow. Hi, Phil.
Those of you who have played Phantasy Star know that this game had influenced many of the most popular games today.
Uh-huh.
So with great delight, we welcome Sega back to our stage and Phantasy Star back on Xbox. As we said, our goal on Team Xbox is to bring you the world's best games.
I think Andre did really die. He
Meeting
hasn't
with
said anything in
developers,
chat in a while.
playing their games, and introducing you
Joe's
to
our
their
biggest fan.
games.
Thank you,
These
Joe.
are the best parts of my job. Back at E3 2017, when I first met with the creators of this next game, they shared their ambition to bring their massively popular game with its
OMG?
passionate community of 650 million PC players.
No.
to the entire
No,
world.
don't.
I'm happy to announce our partnership with the legendary team at Smilegate.
Oh, okay.
Their approach
Dude,
to
whoa,
game
we
design
just got really
demonstrates
nervous.
sheer creative boldness.
Dude.
Next
Andre.
year, you'll discover the newest entry in this landmark
I would have had to
franchise.
hug you if that
On
happened.
console, for the very first time, only on Xbox. This is Crossfire X.
Dude.
World
Wow.
If it turned out to be that,
I would have.
he 100% has an in on Xbox. There was
Oh,
no
yeah,
way
there
he
was
was guessing
no-
that.
yes.
No way he was guessing that. Damn it, Andre.
Wow.
Even Andre's like, oh my god.
He's alive. He's alive.
No, he's waiting for Dynasty Warriors 10 only on Xbox.
Wow. Way to bring down the mood for Andre.
Oh my goodness. He just shit himself. He shit himself.
We
He was
both
like,
were about to shit ourselves. We were like, what?
I love the clip, the instant replay of our face reaction when they said for PC.
I mean, we can. It is possible.
It's like, what?
What? Oh, God. I mean, Joe could do it. He's on Twitch right now. He could have. Too late now.
I've never even heard of this game. What is it?
Crossfire X. I think I'd say, like, obviously I'm not a big PC person. I think I've heard of the title,
Which
but I have no idea.
should with a 1080 Ti. Just saying.
I mean, but I do have 3 other consoles that I have to deal with too.
Like, what is this game?
2.5.
Is
Two
it
and a half. The Switch.
Fine, I have a Slim. It's half.
The Switch counts as a half system.
No.
And the
That's
Xbox.
No, the Switch is 2 systems.
No.
It's a handheld. It's a handheld and a.
The Xbox is 3/4 of a system.
PlayStation's half a system because it's the Slim, so it's half, cut in half.
PlayStation's 1.25.
What is Crossfire?
I don't know. I remember the Crossfire game that they used to play
Yeah,
back in
yeah,
the
that's
day.
what I was thinking, but
Do you remember the Crossfire
like
theme song?
yeah,
Crossfire.
Crossfire.
World premiere.
World premiere.
So I'm confused though. Like he made it like everyone thought that game was pumped and No Man's Sky. Nope.
This
No, because it said world premiere.
This is already in my neighborhood.
Yep.
Bandai Namco.
Star Ocean.
Oh God.
Is
Oh
that-
no! Don't say that.
Is that a? Is that?
Don't
a,
say that.
Is that a Bandai?
That's.
Bandai Namco.
Is it really?
Oh no! Don't say that. Andre's gonna
Dude,
lose his shit.
This is a fucking Star Ocean game.
He'll lose his mind if it says Star Ocean.
What's he know about Star Ocean?
Dude, Star Ocean.
He's talked about it quite a few times.
Star Ocean Second Story, best Star Ocean game of Star.
It was a lot, very, very good.
Like, didn't I put that in my top favorite RPGs? This is Star Ocean.
Yeah, it definitely is. It looks like it.
Oh my God.
Uh-oh. There's hack and slash involved.
Oh
Not
my
much.
God. This stories in Star Ocean is so good. No.
No, it's a Tails game.
Even
Swear to
better.
God, thought it was Star Ocean. That's okay, I'll still play it.
It looks good.
It's a Tails game. Now Andre's really gonna lose his shit.
Tales game, weren't they more, wasn't that JRPGs?
Yeah, that's more
Yeah.
JRPG.
So they were on like more portables than anything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
6 sirens in
Oh.
the universe.
This is when I do this
one of
again.
them. My name is Lilith. And I
Oh,
need
is
you.
Borderlands?
Borderlands.
Absolutely.
See, this is the conundrum I'm having. Because I gotta stream this and Gears.
Yeah, you're gonna do it. You'll be fine.
I'm literally taking like 2 weeks off to stream both. Probably.
All the problems we have.
All the first world problems.
First world problems.
This is the first time they're introducing the characters.
Yes.
The
Beastmaster?
I like that.
Oh, wait a minute. Zeflon. Amara's the siren. I never play as the siren just because everybody else picks the siren.
Oh.
There he is.
Where's my psycho guy?
I don't know, but thank you 2K for the free codes at PAX East.
Quiet you.
Children of the Vault is a psycho cult.
The line around
There
the
they are, the
corner.
psychos.
Or die.
Oh my god.
The end of the line is around the corner. That's all this game reminds me of now.
Man's never gonna play Borderlands 3 now because of that lady.
Just because of that lady.
That line ends around the corner.
I was like, if she says this one more freaking time.
Went around every corner.
There was no ending to the line.
I literally have to up my stream schedule because of this.
Oh, first world problems.
Right?
Literally
first world problems. But wait, there's more. Well, we already knew that.
Yeah.
But wait again, there's even more. Oh.
But wait, there's more.
Download now for free requires the okay.
I think I'm
So
gonna
new
play.
DLC. They have so much DLC for Borderlands. It's not even
I'm gonna do Game
World
Pass for
premiere.
PC
premiere.
for $1 for a month, and I'm gonna beat Borderlands 1 and 2.
That's right.
Are we streaming it?
Because I have it.
Berserker.
Because I haven't.
Gunzerker, Berserker.
Did you hear the joke on what took them so long to come out with 3? Was they couldn't figure out how to make the cover art of him shooting
Yes, I
himself
heard
3
that
times.
I did hear that one. And George R. Uh-oh.
Is this a world premiere?
This is a
Yes.
world premiere.
This is kind of freaky.
Sekiro 2.
I doubt you could even imagine it.
Interesting.
I don't know what I'm imagining.
That which commanded the stars, giving life its fullest brilliance. The Elden Ring. Oh, Elden Ring.
What is going on?
Shattered by someone or something.
Destiny Warriors.
Dynasty Warriors 10.
You don't see it.
Dynasty Warriors open world.
Leave that great franchise alone.
I agree. It is a great franchise.
It's not for everybody.
I know, but it is for us.
I mean, I enjoyed it for all 15 minutes when I was 10.
2 levels here, 2 levels there.
I enjoyed the hell out of number 1 and 2, and then the third one, I was just like, I can't do this anymore.
No, I was hooked. Once I played 3, I've played every single one.
Elden Ring.
I mean, we don't know anything about it, so...
Question mark?
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Save that one for later. Put a bookmark in that. Looks interesting.
Oh, God. Oh, no. It's produced by Bandai Namco, but developed by From Software. Uh-oh. Get ready to die a bunch
Please
of times.
welcome back Phil Spencer.
Hello, Phil.
Hi, Phil.
From multinational studios to one-person passion projects, thousands of Xbox games are in development for you right now. Just today, we showed you 60 games. We are now experiencing an unmatched expansion
Hey, what
of
happened to
creativity on Xbox.
Austin Creed and
Gaming
all
for
my
you
wrestling
means
boys?
connecting
That's
all
going
of
to have
these
something to do with
creators
it
to all of
thing,
you.
I think,
Maybe
during
Last
E3.
fall, we announced our ambition to empower everyone, everywhere to play.
I'm very jealous of
This
by
is gonna be
bringing
it.
Xbox to the cloud.
This is it.
The cloud.
We will do this in 2 ways, through Project X Cloud and through console streaming. 2 months ago, we connected all Xbox developers to Project X Cloud. Today, we invite those of you here at E3 for our first public hands-on of Project X Cloud.
Uh-oh.
To experience the freedom
Andre's
to play
like, what?
right here at the show. And you'll have 2 ways to stream. There's a new platform feature, console streaming. It turns your Xbox One into your own personal and free xCloud server.
Okay.
Whether you're using a console in our data center or your console at home, this October, you'll be able to use our hybrid gaming cloud to play your games wherever you go.
This October. That's a release date.
Where
said
you
October.
play
Yes.
is now entirely your choice. You decide.
Which was one of my predictions.
So let's talk about our next console.
There he came out, the
For
all
us,
digital. The Xbox One
the
S all
console
digital.
is vital and central to our experience. We heard you. A console should be designed and built and optimized for one thing and one thing only, gaming. So the same team that created the
not
world's
TV?
most powerful console, Xbox One X, and
That's not
innovated
for
its
everybody.
groundbreaking processor and the Elite controller. The same team that engineered the world-class compatibility of today's Xbox One consoles. The same team that set the bar for live gaming services with Xbox Live. This same team set out on a new mission. to create the future of gaming for you.
When we think about the future of gaming, it's not just PC, it's not just console, it's not just mobile. It's really all of the above.
Xbox is all about choice. We're investing in technology all throughout the game stack.
The games you want with the people you want on the devices that you want.
And for us, that starts with our next generation console.
We don't want to build just another console. We truly want it to be transformative.
More immersion, more exploration, more detail.
How do we make it easier for people to get into the game, to stay in the game?
One of the things that gamers and developers are incredibly excited about is reducing load times.
I'm an RPG gamer, and so like loading screens are a thing.
You're sitting there in the fake elevator because you know that the game's loading in the background. It's just an elevator ride forever.
That's our goal with gaming, is that you don't have those pauses.
This generation is going to be a bigger leap than any generation we've done before.
At the heart of our next generation console is our custom design processor, leveraging the latest Zen 2 and Navi technology from our partners at AMD. From a pure processing perspective, this is 4 times more powerful than the Xbox One X. We're leveraging high bandwidth GDDR6 to ensure that we're getting the best performance possible.
It's going to usher in resolution and frame rates that we've never seen before. Like, never seen before.
We're looking at frame rates up to 120 frames per second.
8K capability.
Variable refresh rate.
Next gen ray tracing. It's real time because it's hardware accelerated.
Close enough,
for the
Joe.
first time
No
ever.
Xbox portable.
What I'm personally most excited about is the SSD.
We've created a new generation of SSDs. We're actually using the SSD as virtual RAM.
We're seeing more than 40 times performance increases over the current generation.
The combination of the SoC and the solid-state drive are really what gives you a totally new experience.
Now we can take all of that power and apply it back into the scene, so we can actually generate more life in that world and bring it to the gamer in a seamless way.
So that then you're fully experiencing what the game developer wants you to experience.
So that way we can spend more money on
move through
8K.
worlds without waiting for screens to load. That speed, that performance is what the next generation is about.
This is the most immersive
I
console
really
experience
think the next
ever.
gaming system isn't about graphics because we're
What we
at
really
that
wanna
point
do
where
is
you
give
can't get any
developers
better for
the power
graphics,
to build the
right?
game they've
So
always
now it's about
envisioned.
performing with
We
those
have
graphics.
hundreds of people across both our first-party studios as well as our third-party studios working on those next-generation experiences today.
There's an amazing commitment to content at Xbox Game Studios. There's 13 studios, 7 in the last year. That's a big family.
At 343, for us, it's always about more seamless worlds. With the next generation, we can bring the world to life in a way we've never experienced Halo before.
We're delivering 4 generations of content better than you've ever seen them before.
This console is especially awesome for Game Pass members. With the faster load times, you're going to be able to experience all the games within just a snap of your fingers.
They were going to go off on a Halo
the option
tangent.
to connect across devices and across platforms in a way that we never were able to before.
This isn't just a console launch. This is about the future of gaming.
Your games, your achievements, your progression, your accessories, your console gaming experience with Xbox, it all comes forward with Scarlet.
Nope, just Scarlet. Project Scarlet.
It eats monsters for breakfast.
They're hurt.
This is
Well, there's
Project
next year.
Scarlet, the most powerful and highest performing console we've ever designed. Built for creators to unleash their boldest creative visions and
Let's get to the
optimize
price
for
point.
players to enjoy the ultimate
You
gaming
won't get no
experience
price
on a console anywhere. Immersive experiences begin at the very heart of the console, at the silicon level itself.
If they're talking
Together with our
about it
partners
being
at
holiday
AMD,
2020
we have
and the name still
co-engineered
being
and
Project
custom
Scarlet,
designed
we're not going to hear about it
state-of-the-art
until next
processor
E3. But
for
that
Project
just
Scarlet.
solidified it. That it will be next year. We'll hear about the rest.
Oh, yeah. We'll be sitting
Power
here
you
next year
could
waiting for the
see
price.
defined
I'm
previous
not even
generations.
interested in it because you have to get
Power
an 8K
and
TV
performance
and those
you
things
can
are...
see and feel defines Project Scarlet. When we talk about freedom to play, when we talk about Xbox in the cloud, when we talk about streaming your games, Project Scarlet and all of its power and all of its performance is the foundation of our future in console and the formation of our future in cloud. We launched Xbox 18 years ago with a game reviewers called the definitive reason to own an Xbox. Well, because humanity was and is worth saving, next holiday, we will launch Project Scarlet with Halo.
So it ain't this year.
So you were right on that Halo was going to be the next generation's console. Because that's what you said. You said it's going to come out not for Xbox One, but it will come out for the new Xbox.
Let's see if Halo can redeem itself. Because as far as I know, Halo is full crap.
Yeah.
Halo crap. That's what it currently is.
Wow.
Pressure building in line
Popping off.
17 and 33. Pressure building in line
We're on the same page like Call of Duty players from back in the day. You know, Halo 3 was great. Halo 2, Modern Warfare 2, you know.
Daddy's listening. Can you say hi? Hi. And how big are you? I'm big. Can you tell Daddy how big you are? Are you so big? So big. And can you sing? Good singing. How about I miss you? Miss you. And I love you. I love you. I love you, Daddy. I love you, Daddy. And I can't wait to see you. Can you say see you? See you. Good and bye-bye. Bye-bye.
He looks like the dude from The Last of Us.
He really does.
Yeah.
Joel has become Master Chief.
This is UNSC Pelican Echo 216. Can you hear me? This is UNS.
Oh. Chief.
Looks like the main power cells are fried. Armor shut down. Triggering survival mode. I'm going to try to override it. Okay. If you can hear me in there, I hope you're ready. Please don't die. Please. Don't die.
I mean, it's Master Chief. Chief's not gonna die. I said it's Chief. He's not gonna die.
Yes! 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 We're going home! Oh,
wow.
Welcome back, Chief. I rerouted what little power I had into your suit. Looks like there's a problem with the servos in your hands. Stay calm. You've been out there a while. I know I saw something in here to check your armor's diagnostics.
AI not detected.
Whoa, easy there, big guy. You're not...
Status report.
Status report? What? There's something you need to see, Chief. We lost. Lost everything. There's nothing left for us here.
Oh.
I don't think we're here is.
That's an interesting predicament.
Not then. Not again.
That's
We need to run.
Okay.
No, we need to fight.
Is Master Chief fully robot?
No.
Is this fucking gameplay?
I thought it was gameplay at first.
Yeah.
I chose you because you were special. I knew we would be perfect together. And I was right.
She back?
I'm so confused.
She back?
I'm so confused.
Guess who's back?
Uh-oh. Yeah, look, guess who's back?
A lot to talk about, boys.
Uh-huh.
We'll have to see what's online for Xbox.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that's it. Yep, that's it.
That is it.
All right. Check.
Watch the Gears 5 World Gameplay premiere. Oh, you go to Mixer.com, which means that probably went live. That must have went live.
Very interesting.
Wow.
Very interesting.
Wow.
We
Mic
are getting,
check.
No,
Oh,
we're
we
getting
good?
sound.
Okay, we're good, we're good,
I
we're
just
good.
turned
it down
off so that way
completely?
we couldn't hear it. So.
I hear you. I hear you.
Wow.
Yeah, needless to say, wow.
I mean, so is it as good as I thought it could be? It didn't knock my socks off. There were no.
It didn't?
There were some small surprises. There weren't really any big surprises. But it was a good conference, I thought.
No, it was solid overall. I mean, for me, the main thing that sticks out is that you have a good. You can work off of Gears 5.
Yeah.
A lot of those indies, and you can work with that Star Wars game coming out in November. So it's like a good little lineup with the introduction of the stuff to the PC, the Game Pass.
Yeah,
to
the Game Pass and
It
PC,
opens up a lot, and it's a fair price for everything too.
Oh, I think it's a fantastic price. $14 a month for everything. I think that's fair.
I'm not really so much sold on the next gen console yet, only because me as a person, I just bought a 4K TV now, and I know the 8K TVs just came out. So for me, I would probably say it depends on the price and how much they're going to incorporate 8K, which barely came out. So if it's going to be too much of an investment, I'd rather just wait. I'll put 3 years off to buy a console at that point.
I think you don't have to. That's going to be one that you don't have to get right away if you're not super into it. I think it's definitely going to be one that keep on the back burner unless you're trying to make that big jump. I think the big improvement, like I kind of said in the middle of the stream, between that and what's out now is going to be all load times. I think that's going to be the biggest difference.
I was going to say, it seems like this console is more based on performance, not graphics.
Right. Now,
because I know they're coming out with 8K TVs and stuff, but that presentation sounded more like how it's going to perform with load times of what's in it.
They got away
display.
from that multi-cultural console that does everything. Which, dude, if you make a powerful gaming PC, you can already do the rest of that other stuff.
Yeah.
So you don't need to focus on that. But I think around the time the Xbox One came out, I think they didn't think about that. They were still trying to incorporate cable television. And it's just like, dude, no. And I mean, things have changed a lot from the release of Xbox One and PlayStation 4 to now, as far as with the streaming services.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone anticipated streaming services to be as big as they are. I mean, it's to the point that people just I've left cable. It's been almost 10 years now, if not 10 years. I haven't had cable at all, and I've only used streaming services, and I don't regret it. I used to think I was going to regret it because of the news. Nope. And now it's not even the case with sports anymore because now they provide sports on like Hulu. So I think Xbox was just like, we messed up with Xbox One because we were focused on trying to make it this multicultural thing where you can do everything. We'll just focus on games because we can add Netflix to it. We can add Hulu to it. It's not...
Right.
That's like the largest part of it.
Right.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
I definitely think they realize, hey, we need to make a machine that will accelerate at everything, all things, and use all the resources. I think if there's any company that has the most amount of resources to build the most powerful and best gaming system, it has to be Microsoft.
Absolutely.
You sure it's not Nintendo?
No, they do. They just refuse to.
Okay.
That's the difference.
How many times we've talked about this subject
They
on
just
the show?
refuse to. But I'm very happy with the way that things are going with what Xbox is doing because they are focusing on games like a game console should. But not just that. They're out there attacking publishers, developers, and saying, we want you to be a part of our team. We want you to make games for Xbox. And they're doing that, and they're doing a great job at it.
So what would you say your overall score for this conference was?
I would give it...
Should we talk about it first and then?
Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, we need to talk about it
you
first.
You want
and
to talk about
then...
some key points first? All right,
well, yeah,
I don't remember because there was so much stuff that was happening.
Yeah, we would have had to write it down.
Yeah, so it's funny because I had a notebook here, and I have no idea
well,
what
we could briefly... I'm pretty sure we could briefly,
I can pull it up, too.
Yeah, we could briefly bring it up.
So what did it start with, if we can go there?
This was a very long conference.
It was a very long conference.
My goodness. Well, let's talk about
that 4-on-4 player melee game.
Oh, that's right. They did start that.
Yeah, there was that.
Hold on. Andre says I give them A- overall. The only 2 negatives was predictability.
I think they did exactly what they needed to do.
No,
I think when what we thought they needed to do was knock it out of the park. And I think mission accomplished. I think they knocked it out of the park.
I think they did. There were a few things that disappointed me. I would have loved to see the price of the stream service. If we're talking about October, why don't we know the price? That date is before Stadia.
For xCloud?
Yeah. We already know the price of Stadia. And
I think,
what's the price, 10 a month for them?
10 a month, yeah.
I think xCloud is just going to be like something additional to like your Xbox and stuff like that. That's what I honestly think.
I don't see that happening.
They're charging for Game Pass. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like you have the xCloud service that you can bring with you, but you're using Game Pass.
So
which Game Pass is already $10 a month.
So do you think it's going to be built in with Game Pass and Xbox Live. Like
That's
you need
exactly what
Xbox
I think.
Live and
That's
Game
what I
Pass.
think.
It has
Exactly
to
what I
make
think
more
it is.
sense.
That's what I
Now,
think exactly.
Andre
what's
gave
gonna
it an A-. I'm gonna give it at least a solid B. I think anything in the A range, you have to be like knocked out. Like, you have to. If I'm gonna give anything an A plus, or an A minus, it has to like wow me completely. I would give it at least a solid B, maybe a B plus. I wouldn't give it anything in the A's. I mean, it was a solid conference overall. Because there's stuff that I'm like, man, I'm about to open up a Game Pass membership and
The
just.
Game Pass is single-handedly one of the reasons why, if you join Xbox, you do join Xbox. You know, the Game
Right.
Pass is definitely that
Yeah.
that perk to be like, you know what, I'm gonna pick up Xbox just for Game Pass.
Yeah.
Definitely. That's what Xbox needed. Xbox needed something to make people buy an Xbox, and
Agreed.
games weren't it anymore. It wasn't because why? Because I can buy 95% of the games they have on Xbox on PlayStation.
Or some people were talking about the Steam.
Yeah.
And Steam sells half of these games almost like $30 at
Yeah,
times. So
yeah, it's much cheaper, much cheaper. So they're just like, yeah, we need to figure out something. And Game Pass is definitely that reason. And
Mhm.
now they're gonna make it this cloud streaming service. Like, I think that's huge.
Andre says Project X Cloud would be additional. You're just paying for Game Pass.
Right. That's what I think it is. I think it's just something additional that you add to Game Pass because you're already paying for Game Pass. Plus, you have, Xbox Game Pass for PC. That's already another $10 thing a month. Gold is added onto that as well with Game Pass Ultimate.
All right.
So there's a lot.
I'm going to give it a B plus. Andre, if you're listening,
you are rough.
No.
You're rough. Well, I'm disagreeing on this one.
If they had Dynasty Warriors 10, bump it right up to
Oh,
an A.
my God.
But no, it didn't. Like I said, anything in the A's, it has to wow you completely.
That was an A conference. That was an A conference.
To me,
I don't know what else that they could
was a
have
B
done to
plus.
make it an A.
I'm gonna.
What else could they have done? That's what I'm saying.
I'm going to give it the same rating that Andre gave it, A minus. That's exactly what I was thinking in my head, an A minus. And the only reason why A minus, there was a lot of 2020, which is okay. There were games that they didn't show this conference that they showed last conference that we should have a date for this year, and they didn't. It didn't seem like they were really pushing too hard for games this year. They were really pushing for games next year. Which, if we're coming out with Project
Scarlet, which will get
Scarlet
renamed
next
anyway.
year, you're trying to transition everyone from Xbox One to.
So it'll be the Xbox 2 or something like that.
You know what I mean? Like you're trying to transition everyone over to that console. How are you going to do that when everyone's still buying games for Xbox One?
Oh, I get that, but we had a lot of release dates for this year,
It
and
was
that's
not a lot of big ones.
Gears.
But that's
yeah,
one.
but that's one genre, and not everybody.
Yeah, but that's arguably next to Halo their biggest franchise.
Yeah, no, it is their biggest franchise. Halo and Gears are their two biggest franchises, which is good. But again, just like PlayStation can't just come out with like God of War and that would be it. You know what I mean?
But they came out with a lot of this. There was a lot of games.
No,
Like
there was.
Xbox games that.
It was
the
all
sizzle
games,
reel.
which
Yes,
is fantastic.
Exactly.
It was all games.
All games.
But a lot of those games, too, are games that were already released that they're adding to the ID, which we already knew, which you can already play now on a couple of the consoles. Again, I'm not downplaying the Xbox conference because I think it was really, really good.
No, they came out and punched Sony in the mouth.
Yeah,
they did everything that they needed to do to say, hey, Sony, guess what? We're coming to play.
Yeah, it was like game after game after game after game after game.
This is going to be the best presentation on anything in the whole week. Because who else is going to is Ubisoft doing something?
Tomorrow.
EA.
Bethesda is doing something today.
Bethesda doing something today.
Which they need something major right now.
Doom Eternal.
It
Yeah.
could.
But I mean,
it could. I'm not banking on Nintendo. Square Enix, unless they're gonna. I mean,
they're gonna do the Final Fantasy VII thing.
Well, they're gonna.
Yeah.
They're gonna talk about that. They're gonna talk about what is it? Stormbringers that comes out in July.
Okay.
So they'll probably show something of that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They have another game. I feel like they have another game coming out.
I can't remember. It's not Quantum Break already came out, so that's not. Yeah.
Quantum Break was a while ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. Something.
So I mean, all in all, I think the conference was really, really, really good. Are they showing the conference again? Yeah, I think they're just showing it again. I'll keep it.
Well, actually, that's good because then we can refresh ourselves.
Yeah, I'll put it in the background with no volume.
Well, I mean, the first game to really talk about that they're gonna show that 4-on-4, the one that looks like Overwatch slash.
That looks
incredible.
bleeding something. There were so many games that you're like.
Blood Fist?
No, it was oh my god.
Andre, if you're watching, what's the name of the game? Or just if we scroll this chat up.
I'm scrolling down now.
Bleeding
through
something because
IGN.
he put it in big captions.
He did put it in big captions.
Andre, are you still there?
I'll find it.
I'm just scrolling.
It was bleeding. Oh my god, I can't think of this. Bleeding Edge.
Bleeding Edge.
Bleeding Edge was the first game. Yeah, that game looked really, really interesting. Because it had the what was it, like the director of Devil May Cry?
Yep.
Worked on it.
All your favorite like fighting style action games, like the creators of all those games that designed the fighting style,
yes,
was a part of creating the fighting style for this game.
Yes.
So I mean that says a
looked,
lot.
It looked awesome.
Yeah, it says a lot.
That's right up my alley.
The character creation. Character creation is one of the biggest things that get me in a video game immediately. If you want to get me into a video game, the first thing I'm going to see is the character. First.
Yeah.
So if you have good character creation, that's going to attract me immediately.
Yes.
And then into that is, okay, how's the gameplay look? How's the story look? And things like that. This is that Outer Wilds?
Outer Wilds.
Oh, Outer
Yep,
Wilds.
Outer Wilds was the first game
that game looked pretty interesting.
Yeah. It looks like a Borderlands expanded throughout the universe.
Agreed.
That's what it kind of reminds me of. Like a Borderlands meets No Man's Sky.
It's almost like they kind of ripped off Borderlands because of like all the shops that there are.
Hold on. Andre said Crossfire, Phantasy Star 2, Blair Witch, Gears 5.
Blair Witch was another one.
Buying Double
Fine.
Buying Double Fine. See, that's what I'm saying.
Battletoads.
They got
already
Double
released,
Fine
Bleeding Edge. They
with
flipped out
Xbox
this year.
Game Studios right now.
So
That's a big
So here's the
deal.
thing. Like, out of all those, how many of those are all Xbox exclusive?
They didn't show Phantasy Star. Rashad. Andre, we thought it was Phantasy Star.
No, it is Phantasy Star. That was Phantasy Star Online 2.
It was. Huh?
Oh, no.
The one
sorry.
for Sega?
I'm thinking of Star Ocean. Sorry.
Oh,
no,
Star?
no.
No,
Yeah,
no,
the one that we
no.
thought was Star Ocean.
So-
No, that was another Tales.
That's why I'm. Yeah, they were fire, but that's why I'm giving them a B+. That's my thing.
I'm giving it an A, so I'm just. I don't want anyone beating me up.
I think
I'm
we're
giving
just
it an A.
missing aspects of this
A
that make it
minus.
humongous. That's what I'm saying.
I personally give it a B+. Its message to Sony was an SSS rank because it really like Xbox just went, "Hey Sony, here you go."
But see, I felt like Xbox did exactly what they did last year, and that's not saying anything.
I think
bad.
they did that, but better.
But like,
That's my thing.
Well, they showed almost the same amount of games, but they showed a little bit more. Because last year I think they showed maybe 40. So they showed more. But that number, don't let that number fool you because the majority of that number is indie games. So
No. I don't understand.
But I'm saying like
that was pretty cool.
Last year's show was really good. It was really good. I think I gave it an A or a B+. Like, so that's no insult. Like, they just did the same thing. They were like, hey, we're not going to come out here and talk. We're just going to come out and show games, right?
Another release date, Outer Worlds, in October.
Yeah, I think he
No,
said
that game I would buy it.
Did he say that? No, he didn't
Said
put that
all of
on
them
there.
are PC and Xbox exclusive.
So,
I'm not going to say they all are, but
I want E3 to go back to a little bit more talking. Like, them to come out just to talk a little bit about the game, just a little bit. I think now they're going too far away from it. The talking. Like, I don't want the whole conference. The talking I don't want is I don't care about your sales. I don't care because your sales doesn't affect me as a player. This is not what E3 is about anymore. E3 is not a conference to sell your business to other businesses anymore.
Right.
It's not. So, but I love when developers come out and talk about the game because honestly, to be real, that's what gets me to buy some of these games is to see where they are and passionate about their game.
Absolutely, because now, I mean, I literally came out of this conference saying, hey, I'm going to do a lot of stuff for the Xbox. And so here's the thing as far as the Xbox 360, I had it for years. Beautiful system. Originally, that versus the PS3. A lot more people had the Xbox 360 played together. The multiplayer, hands down, I still believe it's better than the PS4's format when it comes to multiplayer online. I've always believed that Xbox has had a strong following of that. Once the PS4 came out, some people decided to make the switch and just got away from the Xbox One. You know, price point obviously affected different things with it. You know, I still ended up getting an Xbox One X anyway because I enjoy. It's nice to be able to play multiplayer and everything, and I like that they're going to do random things like this. Because, I mean, all of us now, as we get older, adulting is not, you know, it gets tougher to say, I'm going to pick a game. I think all of us can easily name 15 games, including Andre, that you have on a library to play.
Yep.
So sometimes...
That's a small number.
That's a very small number.
That's a very small number.
That's
so
on the lower end.
That's why I've come to appreciate indies a lot more. There's, I mean, you name
I
it.
love indies. Like
indies
I do.
is so much fun.
Yeah, because like Hotline Miami is one of the indies I talk about all the time.
Which
one? Hotline Miami.
Oh, yeah.
And I absolutely fell in love with that game. So like I'm a huge fan of indies. But there are some games that I do want that are the big titles that I think a lot of these consoles are losing track of because of indies, and I just don't want to see that happen. I don't want to see that happen. But like Kyle said, like they came out with Gears, which we knew we were gonna get a date. We didn't get a date. No, we somewhat got a date for Halo because of the release of this the Xbox,
Project
which
Scarlet,
I'm good for. You know.
So he says the offer is already up on Xbox. Just rebooted my Xbox. Andre, which offer?
What up, D9?
Are you talking? Oh, D9. Excuse me.
By the
Sorry,
way, the
D9.
offer's already going up on Xbox. Just rebooted my Xbox. It might be the $1.
Oh.
Maybe the dollar one.
Is it the you type in if it's the dollar one?
Yeah.
I give an A overall. We cannot act like the Gamer Pass announcements weren't huge. That was major.
Yeah, agreed. I
the
agree.
What Game Pass ones? Oh yeah, no, that was me. Like every game they pretty much announced today was almost Game Pass day of.
Yeah.
Every one.
Now here's
one of the
like
release
here's
dates of
another
those
thing.
games.
Here's another thing too. Like when I talked about Double Fine and they showed Psychonauts 2. Like we don't play Psychonauts, but Psychonauts is a huge title.
Right.
Like was that a PC Xbox exclusive? Or
Yeah, because they signed them to.
they signed them to Xbox Game Studios.
Yeah.
See that's what I'm saying. Like there's no way you can give it a B after all of a sudden you see that game and saying now it's an exclusive.
Hey, I gave it an A.
I know
gave
you
it a B
did.
plus.
I know you did.
I gave it a B
I know
plus.
you did.
I give it a B plus, and I'm sticking to it.
So we had. I'm surprised they didn't show anything EA, and I understand yesterday's conference was EA, but they literally
They
showed
Jedi Fallen Order.
No, I mean like when I say EA Sports.
Oh, EA
they showed
Sports.
Nothing Madden.
Which is perfectly fine.
Nothing FIFA. So think about that big number they showed, and it had nothing to do with the sports games.
I'm cool with that.
So that's
I
really
am
good.
perfectly fine with that. That
D9 confirmed it was the dollar promotion.
Ori and the Will
Minecraft
of-
Dungeons. They
Yeah.
showed Minecraft Dungeons, which is really good.
Yeah.
Looks cool. Add a new twist to Minecraft, which they always
Little
do.
Diablo.
And I love
Minecraft Diablo,
I
actually.
loved how quick and simple they made it. Sometimes they spend way too much time on
The
Minecraft.
Forza, I honestly hope that the expansion for Forza 4 ends up being really successful. The Lego
ones, Lego games
think it will
always
be.
are.
Yeah.
I
Lego
really hope
games
that
always are.
expansion, like it's cool to be able to say, hey, I'm gonna take the back of this car and put this attachment, a Lego attachment, to make it your own car. I think that'd be pretty cool. That's
Yep.
kind of cool.
They showed more of the Falling Order, which it wasn't a whole lot more. They just showed a little bit more. But that looks good. We've seen a lot of that.
And we got
yesterday.
we got a release date.
Yep.
Or two,
We got
too.
that yesterday though.
The release date?
Yeah.
Are you sure? I didn't see it. I didn't see a release
sure.
date yesterday.
I'm pretty sure we got a release. date yesterday.
That's why I got all excited because I was like, I didn't see a release date yesterday
I
for
thought
it.
we did.
I saw the gameplay, and then your boy Greg Miller was doing the interviews.
So
Funny
when,
guy.
Nintendo's when? Tuesday?
Nintendo is
Tuesday. Yep. And then we got the Blair Witch game announcement, which came out of complete left field.
It was. It's I wonder how that's gonna
looks
incorporate.
really good.
It's
Like,
gonna be creepy.
It looks creepy as
Creepy.
hell. And watching it, I never knew. And then as soon as they showed the symbol, I was like, oh my god, that's Blair Witch. Like immediately, I knew it was Blair Witch.
Immediately you knew.
So that looks really, really good.
It looks interesting.
They showed Cyberpunk 2077, and at
That's gonna
first
be
I was
awesome.
a little bit disappointed because they weren't showing gameplay. But we've already seen gameplay, so it's not like.
But then they showed after.
But then
But
they
then-
dropped the Keanu Reeves news.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was like,
Whoa.
whoa.
That was awesome.
Whoa. So
That's when we all hit the brakes.
yeah,
Wait!
yeah. Which I don't know how they kept that under wraps for so long. That is impressive.
That wasn't even leaked or anything.
Well, that was
No.
because he was filming John Wick 3.
Yeah, maybe. So with that, and then we also got a release day, which pretty much shocked us all.
I was not expecting any release date for Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Even 2020
What was it,
release.
April
Yeah.
2020?
April 16th, 2020.
Yeah, April. When they first showed that, I was like, April? That already passed. And then I realized it was 2020. So less than a year. Less than a
Which
year.
isn't bad.
Yep.
That gives them some time to work out the kinks and everything.
Yep. So I'll
Crazy.
take that.
Crazy.
All right. I'd like to talk about this a little bit. And Andre, please tap in on this one.
As long as it's not Nintendo, we good.
Battletoads.
Very interesting.
So
Very interesting.
not what I was expecting. I don't like the change in animation. Now, I'm not saying the game's not going to be fun.
Yep.
But immediately, it already kind of turned me off to it, to where it'll be like, I'm not in a rush to get it.
It looks like they
Okay.
took. It looks like the animation for Castle Crashers.
I
That's
don't
what it
even
kinda
think.
looked
I don't
like.
even think it looks like that.
Or somewhat, yeah.
They changed the Toads too much. You can do that animation and keep the Toads the same. Like Double Dragon, they kept the Dragon Two Brothers the same. It was more realistic, but the Toads, it was just like my 6-year-old drew them, and that wasn't.
I think Battletoads though, it's always been a little more like cartoonish, obviously.
We'll read one
over Double Dragon.
All right, here's Andre.
said-
Xbox is throwing money to these companies, and they're already working on the games. Ninja Theory was just brought. Bleeding Edge is their work. Xbox was phenomenal to me. I was just pissed that I wasn't there.
Andre, what happened? What happened that you weren't able to go?
Something about invite only.
Oh.
Yeah, which
That's
is
a lot of people
which
they
is
invited.
Weird that Andre still didn't get that invite.
Let me step out real quick.
But
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah, I think the rest of the conference was really good. Like especially like shitload of titles.
Mm-hmm.
On top of that, a shitload of great titles. They didn't just get you with like crap titles and try to sneak crap titles in there.
Right.
Like they got you with some really good titles.
Yes.
And I would say the percentage was higher that they were good than bad.
Agreed.
I would say maybe they
Agreed.
threw out of all those titles, maybe 10 that I was just like I didn't really care for.
I think, I agree with you. Most of them, I was like, all right, this is interesting. I don't know if I'm going to play all of them, obviously. Probably
Well, that's
not,
a lot of
but
goddamn games. I
That's
hope
a
not.
lot, yeah. I already have a backup library as it is.
But
they randomly pick people. Oh, that's right. They randomly pick people.
But the announcement with the $15 we already knew because they actually already released that earlier. That actually got leaked a long time ago. So we already knew that, which I still think is a good deal. And
Yes.
something told me to wait, but I needed to get the year. Our Xbox Gold came up here, and I was just like, I'm not going to wait a couple more days because what I was saving, like the Xbox Gold, we got for $45 each.
Yeah.
For the year. So I'm fine with that. And then
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Game
yeah,
Pass,
yeah.
I got 3 months. So, but Game Pass is like a must. But I think that's a great deal. I'm still really confused on the streaming servers. I honestly thought Xbox on PlayStation was going to come out. So I think what's going to happen is they're going. I think the way that article came out was misleading. I think the way that article is supposed to come out is that they're sharing the same format. So they're probably sharing the same servers and stuff like that, but that's really it.
Wasn't the whole article, though, about, like, utilizing, like, AI technology and stuff? I thought that's what the
Yeah.
whole article... Because I was like...
But it
I didn't
never
see-
said anything about, you're going to be able to play on the same games.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't see... It didn't say anything about, like, actual gaming. That's why I was like... I didn't know if I was missing something or not, but I was like, it might happen. I'm not sure, but...
So, anyways, I thought that was a little lackluster. The whole not saying enough about the streaming. That disappointed me a little bit more. Like I said, I think that's the biggest thing that they had, and they didn't come out with it. The console guys, they didn't say anything. So
Yeah.
exactly what I said at the beginning of the show. If they announced a new console this year, then I'm going to be upset. They didn't announce it for this year. So what I mean by that is that it was going to come out this year. I wouldn't have been happy.
Right.
But them saying 2020, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm fine
I'm
with
okay
that.
with that.
I'm totally fine with that.
To me, it's you can spend about 30 seconds on what they just did. They're trying to hype it up. They're building up. I get it. I get how that works. I know how businesses work with that. It's just something that I could do without. I feel like when they do things like that, it's frustrating when they have stuff that they should be talking about. And I feel like the online gaming service is what they should have been talking about.
So I see your point, and I partially agree. But at the same time, I go back to kind of what we were talking about last year, and it had to kind of bleed into this year. Because what's the main complaint that we always had prior to talking about cloud gaming service when it came to Xbox?
What was that?
Where's the games?
Yeah.
Where's the games? Where's the games? Where's the games? We said that numerous times on the show. Where's the games from Xbox? I think that last year needed to bleed into this year as far as games go, and we needed to see release dates. We got both of that, and they really concentrated on games again this year, which I'm totally fine with because me personally, like the cloud service is cool. You know, did they talk about it a lot? No, but they did say that there was probably gonna be a full release in October for it. I mean, that's literally what I was looking for, was like a release date. I was expecting a release date. We didn't get a full release date, but we got a release window.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I want. Like, I wanted a release date, and more importantly, I wanted a price. But like you said, it makes sense now. I can kind of get that if it's included in the service.
Yeah.
I don't see that happening.
But I mean, you could say it two ways. Yes, it's Microsoft because they're a giant electronic company with technology all over the place and everything. Like, they could just add that on and be like, now Project xCloud is available for you to stream your Xbox games on. At the same time, it could be, this is Microsoft, where they try to overcharge everything on you.
Right.
So now you're paying $10 a month for xCloud, plus $10 a month for the Game Pass, which turns into $20 a month.
If they include all the price in one with this, Xbox is absolutely incredible with their services. They used to be the more expensive, and now they're the cheapest. And they provide so much with their service, and it's very, very well worth it.
Agreed.
PlayStation's not expensive, you know what I mean? But just Xbox provides more with their online services.
Agreed, yeah. I think more Microsoft likes, with online. I feel like they've always just been the juggernaut when it comes to online stuff. Like being able to, with streaming games and then the Game Pass and then doing online gaming when it first came out. Like, I feel like they've always been the juggernaut when it came to online stuff. They just never had the content to back it up. Whereas Sony, they were pretty good, but they always had the content. That's the main advantage that they've always had over Xbox, in my opinion.
What did I miss?
Just talking about the online services and the Game Pass, the online services portion of everything.
So what was your take on that?
So Van was a little disappointed because we didn't get an exact release date, and
for what?
For the xCloud gaming service. And
But didn't they say October?
They did say a release window of October, but I think we were expecting a release date for it for when it came out. But they did say October, which is the release window, which I'm fine with. I'm fine with them having a release window for it. He was expecting Microsoft to kind of base their conference around the xCloud a lot more, and they didn't. But I said that they needed to bleed into this year what they did last year, which is games, because prior to even the xCloud being even mentioned, the thing that we were concerned about was where's the games for Xbox? Where's the games for Xbox?
No,
So
that's true. I thought you guys were doing a comparison of like PlayStation Plus to Xbox Gold.
I mean, like I said, Xbox has always been, to me, as far as online, the juggernaut of online services, because I feel like they've done online services extremely well over the years.
Oh no, absolutely.
They just never had the content like PlayStation.
Well, no, I mean, if you look at value, this is owning both. You seriously get more value being a PlayStation Plus member in terms of games that they offer.
Right.
The Xbox, the online for the Xbox has always been up here, and PlayStation It's like here.
Right.
There's a big gap. You can probably even gap it even more, but I can always tell you, like, even when you look at some of the games that they offer for Xbox Gold versus the PlayStation Plus, you're like, oh man, the Xbox Gold stuff's whack.
Yes, agreed. That's what I'm saying. Like the content in Sony is much better
Yeah.
than Microsoft's content.
But no, you know what? I'm definitely gonna try the Game Pass stuff, because just seeing this and all the stuff that's gonna be coming out for whatever day release that it is, I think that's all pretty cool, because you don't have to worry about spending $15 for one game, $10 for another game. If you're paying just a set monthly subscription, it's nice to know that I can play Double Dragon. And then we saw like 3 other indie games that are all going to be on Game Pass. You're
Yeah,
like,
the Game Pass is way better than the Xbox Live Gold games. Way better. Way better.
Absolutely. Way better.
And I think actually, when they come out for games for Gold, I think they just automatically go on Game Pass. No.
Pretty much.
I think
they pretty much.
I think they're gonna. No, they're not gonna. I was gonna say, I bet you any money, I see it possibly happening, that them just getting rid of games for Gold. I don't think they need it anymore.
I think eventually that will happen.
Andre, how do you feel about that? Would you be disappointed if they got rid of games for Gold?
All right, so just to clarify, because since Cyberpunk is up here, Cyberpunk is being released for PlayStation and Xbox.
I was gonna say it is PlayStation.
Yeah, PlayStation.
It is PlayStation.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I knew they.
Well, as I was watching it and they were saying that it's supposed to be a decision-based thing, I immediately thought of Detroit, where I don't know if you guys got to play Detroit Become Human. Detroit Become Human was a beautiful game.
Yep.
Beautiful game. I mean, does it have the same replay value? I mean, if you put it down and then play it months later, the replay value is like off the charts, because there's so many scenarios.
Yeah.
And that's what I thought of when I was thinking of Cyberpunk.
This is first person. It's a first person shooter game.
Oh, this guy looks like James Harden.
Yeah.
I told you, it's Rick Ross with dreads.
Oh, yeah.
Rick Ross, the boss.
The boss.
Another game that they showed was Learn How to Say Goodbye. Not the title that I was expecting for when we were watching the game.
Oh, my goodness.
The one with the ship that builds.
The ship that builds, yeah.
That was really nice.
Yeah, it looks visually very impressive. I'm just curious on how it's going to be. You know, like, is there going to, like, what is going to keep me playing it?
Yes. Spiritfarer was like, oh, my God, why are we having, like, things that we have to say goodbye to, and it's going to be a cry fest.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, my God.
Yeah, I don't want that.
That's what I felt like with Spiritfarer. I was like, oh, my goodness.
A huge list for indie games for the ID. Spiritfarer. They showed that. Flight Simulator. Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Yes.
Wow.
That was beautiful.
Wow.
That was beautiful. And with all of that in 4K, I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
It did look
I would
lovely.
even play it. I would play it.
Xbox Game Pass now available for PC. So the price for that is $5. So Game Pass is $10. PC Game Pass is $5. Games for Gold is, Xbox Gold is $7.
$7?
$7.99, I think.
Is it?
Per month?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's $7.99.
Games for Gold?
Yeah, the Xbox
Xbox
Live.
Gold itself.
Xbox Live.
Xbox Gold.
It's $7.99.
Oh, if you...
Yeah. To do it all together, it's $15.
Yep.
So you're saving $7.
Because I thought the membership,
It's
the
not
$60 membership included Xbox Games with Gold.
It does.
But this is if we're talking about a month.
We're talking about the ultimate game.
No. Like I'm talking about like games. Okay, so we're talking about it as if
Games for
you're paying a
Gold you
monthly-
get for with Xbox Live.
Yeah, so we're talking about it as if
$7 a month.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, for the
that's where you play
$14.99.
online. You have to have Xbox Live to play online.
It's honest, fair value.
Yeah.
I honestly think for $15.99, it's really not bad at all.
Yeah, I think that works. They announced a bunch of games for that Batman and stuff.
Oh, yeah, Arkham. Yeah. So Arkham Asylum is now on Game Pass.
Yep.
Which is
a very fun game.
Very solid
Oh,
addition.
the Batman Arkham series are the best, probably one of the top video games of all time. Like that
Yeah,
game.
I played Arkham. I think I played Arkham City.
Yeah.
Or Arkham Knight.
I still haven't finished Arkham Knight yet.
Very good game.
Age of Empires 2
Yep.
is coming, the definitive edition.
That one looked pretty good.
Lego Star Wars. Which,
Lego Star Wars.
Which
That
tricked
was awesome.
me.
That commercial was awesome.
I thought it
loved
was TIE Fighters.
When Darth Vader.
We had a conquer moment.
Yeah,
We had a conquer moment, somewhat.
The Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
Oh boy!
I'm curious to see how they're gonna blend the elements in.
It looks really good.
Yes.
But what Dragon Ball Z game isn't really? Honestly.
Very true.
Have you guys ever played a Dragon Ball Z game that you didn't like above Super Nintendo?
Dragon Ball Fighters was amazing. Dragon Ball Fighters.
Budokai,
we were actually just playing that
Tenchi.
earlier.
So Budokai Tenkaichi 3 is still second to Fighters because Fighters is the best Dragon Ball.
I never thought they could do it with a platform fighting game, and they
I
did.
think Budokai Tenkaichi 3 was very good. I don't know. Oh, they were. I'll find one. I know that there's one. There's one that came out.
Xenosaga was really, really good.
Wow.
I thought that was good. You think it was that RPG feel? It was close to that RPG we were gonna get.
Yeah. Oh man, Xenosaga. That one's a throwback. I remember playing part 1 a good 80, 90 hours in where the cutscenes, each cutscene was like a good 45 minutes.
Oh, it was so long.
Literally.
So
With
long.
Cosmos, which she became the Shino. She became like the most popular character.
Such a good game.
Speaking of RPGs, this wouldn't be a show if I didn't throw a segue in there.
God damn
it. Tales. The new Tales game that we thought was Star Ocean.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
That you thought was Star Ocean.
Yeah,
that
most of
was
the Tales games, that one's always it's
That
like
one got me good.
It's a hit or miss because they have Tales of what are some of the Tales games now? It's Tales of Vesperia.
Yep.
Tales of there's like a Berserk one, like Tales of Berserk something.
Yeah,
I forgot, but
we'll have to.
It's like a hit or miss with some people.
Yeah,
but you really got to be into that type of series.
So here's on the screen right now is freaking. Oh my God, we just said.
Learn how to say.
No,
it looks beautiful.
It's freaking.
It definitely.
Yeah,
looks
there's to
beautiful.
learn to say.
No, that's
goodbye.
not the name of the game. It's the one. I can't think of it. We just said it before. It's down more. There it is. Back up.
So you said the Nintendo conference.
Spiritfar.
Oh, Spiritfar.
No.
It's
What?
Tuesday. The Nintendo conference.
Yes, Nintendo is Tuesday.
Man, I just got Tuesday off, so.
Yes, you did.
So I go to work tomorrow now.
Sorry. Whoop whoop.
So-
Another game that they showed 12 minutes.
Interesting. Very interesting concept.
I like it.
I always get intrigued by games like that. Again, it's one of those games that you can pick up and play real quick.
Yes.
And I'm very interested where they're gonna go with this game. That your life keeps playing a loop. So I just don't want it to be the game that I figure out in 2 seconds and beat it in quicker time than what the game's actually named.
Yes.
So pretty interesting. See the world as a deer.
In Way to the Woods. So Way to the Woods pretty much was the game where you learned how to steal things as a deer.
Yeah. Not too sure how I feel about that one.
I don't know. That looks like it would have been
It's
a
not
good
my
VR
type of game. Not my
type of game either.
Yeah, not my type of game.
Well, we're seeing the replay for Battletoads now.
Yeah, like just the way that they designed the Toads, I'm just not happy with. Like everything else, I'm fine with. Like, just say they made them look exactly the way they should. I would have been absolutely happy with the game. Absolutely happy with all the animation, the way that everything else looks and stuff. But just them changing the way that the Toads look. And I'm not against it because I'm sure like there's going to be a lot of people that like it. As long as they still have the same nostalgia, which it looks like they definitely do. I mean, that's the core part of Battletoads.
Right.
But just that bothers me.
That tunnel scene in the view that it's in is going to be insane.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be insane.
The Legend of Right. I don't know.
The Legend of Right.
That's
This
the
one
one
looks
that's
like
like
it's gonna hurt my
the Notebook.
eyes.
The Notebook RPG.
Yeah.
This game is definitely not for me because I have zero artistic ability.
I don't know how I'm going to handle that.
I think it's creative.
It's definitely creative.
Oh, it's definitely creative.
Yeah, that's not a
I just
question.
have zero artistic ability, so there's no way I would do good in this game at all.
See, I don't know if you have to actually draw in this game, though. Like, I don't know.
That's true.
I don't know what the purpose of the game is.
You know what this is reminding me of? A Yoshi's Crafted World on steroids.
I would say Mario RPG.
Japanese style. More like it.
I don't know. It's got crafted world elements to it. It's like, it's just that, but more.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The big one that got dropped, Gears.
Oh.
Gears 5.
Oh.
But.
What do you mean, but? There's no buts to this.
We didn't get to see gameplay footage.
Well, they didn't give anything on it. They just,
Well, that's because.
Well, they were
sometime this century, they are supposed to be doing some gameplay on Mixer.com/Gears of War.
But we are on the biggest platform in video games, and you gotta tease a little.
Just a little.
Just a little.
Well, this is actually a good way to, I guess, promote Mixer. Be like, hey, if you want to watch a gameplay, go to Mixer.com/Gears of War. Gets people to go on Mixer, which. Please go to Mixer.com/Gears of War because I want more people on Mixer, please. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Yeah, I think the game's going to be really, really good. It's not even a question.
Agreed.
And this year. I said it. One or the other was going to be this year.
So September. Did it say September 15th or September 10th?
10th? It's not the same day.
No, I think it's. I think I was wrong because I thought it said 15th, but I think I was wrong and said September 10th, which again is really bad because that leaves me with only.
Oh, Blazing Chrome. We had played that at PAX.
Yes.
Yep.
But yeah, that gives me. Oh, unless I get the Ultimate Edition, that gives me 4 days early, so that gives me a week to beat Gears 5 before Borderlands. So I gotta stream that really, really
Well,
fast.
you know it's gonna take longer than that, but it's fine.
It's gonna. I need to beat that game really, really, really quick, so I can get to Borderlands. Apparently, but I'll still be playing the shit out of Gears regardless.
I'm just
afterwards.
curious to see what specials now that they mentioned with
the
Xbox. What E3 game prices they're gonna have?
I bet you they're going to show Gears on the show floor though, and we're going to see it during.
Oh,
interviews and stuff.
it'll be on the show floor.
Yeah, so
it'll be
we'll
on the
see
show
it.
floor. Which our boy Andre, I'm sure, will provide us with a video of that.
Yes, I hope. And then if you pre-order the bonuses, Terminator Doc Fate character.
So in other words, I get to play as Terminator because I'm a doofus. I'm pre-ordering that.
Yep. So.
And if you pre-order the Ultimate Edition, you do get Game Pass Ultimate with it.
Do you?
Yeah, it said it in the conference.
Huh.
I just happened to catch that little.
Dude, they're giving away they're pretty much giving away their services for free.
Yeah.
Pretty
really,
much. All the time. They're just giving them away.
But now the value is kind of worth it if you think about it. For the Ultimate Edition.
30%. Yeah, definitely. They gave us a new launch window for Dying Light 2.
Oh.
Which was this year? No, 2020.
2020.
2020.
How about never?
Yeah.
How about never? I'm sorry, Joe, but how about never?
And then they showed the new Elite Series 2 controller.
I'm assuming it has to be $199 because the other one's still $150. I don't expect that one to change.
See, I thought it was cheaper than the $150 though, with the Elite. I could be wrong. I'm definitely could be
with
wrong.
all the bells and whistles that you get with it.
Because I thought it was like $125 or $130 for the original Elite. That's why
I don't know. I refuse to play that price for a controller, so I wouldn't know.
Well, the original one I got for Christmas, so I didn't pay for that one.
Yeah.
But
Well,
then
I mean, don't get me wrong. They're really good controllers, and they're worth it, especially if you're a hardcore gamer. It's just I have budgets.
Guilty.
They're called children.
That is true.
So, then they announced the FPS Crossfire.
Can we talk about that for a minute?
Yeah.
Because we almost lost our shit, kinda. Because we were like, no, no.
So in case you guys missed the show, not last week, the week before.
Yes.
Not this past week, the week before last.
Right.
When we were talking Microsoft conference, one of the bold predictions that Andre said is they're going to put a major PC game on the Xbox, and he goes, that PC game is going to be League of Legends. And I said, no way.
We both were like, there's impossible.
There's absolutely no possibility League of Legends will come on Xbox. It's impossible. Riot will never allow it. There's no reason for them to.
Right.
Absolutely impossible. The moment they said PC game, and they started talking about all the hype for it, I was like, no, because we made a bet. I told him I'd buy him any game, any Xbox, any game he wants, I'll buy it for him. And as soon as they made that announcement, I was pulling up my debit card. I was just like, oh no, but.
Yeah, I thought you were kind of screwed there. I was like, oh my God, are you kidding me? But
Long story short, it wasn't. You lost.
Thank God.
It was Crossfire X, which now that I'm hearing that it's an FPS, I think I've heard of this.
Yeah.
I think I've heard of this. I guess they said it's a really popular PC game.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I don't play enough PC to know that.
Yeah, so I don't think so.
Well, I'm just assuming a lot of other people do know about the game.
Yep.
I mean, I didn't know about it.
I have to say, this conference, watching the video, a lot of Xbox Game Pass talk.
Oh, yes.
A lot of Xbox Game Pass. But you know something, though? I am happy that they are realizing how popular and strong their Xbox Game Pass is. Because they've been talking about it for years. They've been trying to build it up. And at first, I was just kind of like, because the library was small. It was mostly 360 games. But once they started getting into, like, the Xbox One games, that's when I was just like, oh, boy, here we go. Here we go. And that's what did it. And now look at it.
Are certain indie games on the Game Pass?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. As long as it's under their studio. We Happy Few.
Cuphead's not even on there, though.
No.
Which is weird.
Cuphead
still.
isn't on it.
It's still not.
Phenomenal game.
Actually, technically, it's on the Switch now, so that's why.
Phenomenal game.
What's the one with the girl?
Yes. Hellblade.
Hellblade
is
yep,
on there.
Hellblade's on there. And you still have to believe that Hellblade is a fucking... Nope. Game Pass for PC is $10 a month, not $5.
It is. Yeah. No, well, it's going... all right, so pretty much Xbox Game Pass and PC Game Pass is going to be $5 a month if you get the Ultimate. Because it's $15 a month.
Yeah.
So pretty much if you narrow it down...
Saving the money.
Yes, you are.
So no Forza, you called it. There was no new Forza.
No new Forza.
Yep.
Expansion, yes. So we got Lego Forza.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
I agree. I like it. I like it a lot.
No, I thought it was really good. I mean, like I said, it's gonna be the best conference. I'm just gonna nitpick. I'm gonna hate. I'm still not expecting anything from Nintendo. Nothing that's gonna be like game-changing.
You better hold on to your butt for Nintendo because I'm not saying that they're gonna outperform Xbox because what Xbox did today.
Punch Sony in the mouth. So Sony's gonna
they haymakered them. I'm not saying knock them out because you're not gonna knock
punch
out.
them in the mouth.
But they haymakered Sony today, like bad. Like so let's put it this way: Sony came out with freaking Death Stranding a week ago, right? Okay, I understand.
Kojima's God.
Kojima is not God. Look, can we wait for the game to come out? We're going to wait for the game to come out.
That is the commentary of a man who's never really played any Metal Gear Solid games. For those who are familiar with it, Hideo Kojima is a gaming genius. Hideo Kojima is almost a gaming god. That's why people proclaim Kojima is God.
There's also a certain creator at Nintendo who probably supersedes him. I'm just saying.
Give a name.
I'm just saying. You know who I'm talking about. I don't need to say his name. His name is so good. You're not worthy of saying it. That's how good he is.
Well, anyway, back to the Xbox. Death Stranded. Yes, no, I'm looking forward to everything else. We're looking at video of Flight Simulator now in 4K, and it looks amazing. For something that, just looking at it, I would buy this game because it lets me view cities that I want to visit ahead of time. Just to be silly. But the game overall looks very, very nice.
It looks fantastic.
As far as, I've always seen flight simulators on PC, and they look very good. I had a buddy of mine who wanted to be a pilot, so he had the whole setup with the joystick to be able to take off nozzle, the joystick to drive it, to land it, and everything else. So I'm pretty thoroughly impressed.
I don't know if we've ever seen Microsoft Flight Simulator on an Xbox, though, which I thought was very interesting. I think this is the first time we've actually seen it on an Xbox because it's mainly been a PC game.
Yeah, I don't know if Xbox
So
has
I
that.
think this is the first time we've actually seen Flight Simulator on Xbox, which is quite interesting. So we got Age of Empires 2 that's there. Another very popular strategy game.
It looks really nice.
Not my type of game, obviously, but
you enjoyed Halo Reach.
Halo Reach was totally not a strategy game.
That's exactly what this
Halo
is.
Wars was.
Oh, yeah, wrong one.
I'll say Halo Wars.
You
Halo
enjoy-
Wars I played for like 15 minutes and brought the game back because I couldn't get into it.
He's lying.
But Age of Empires got announced. So much stuff. Just so much stuff from Xbox. Today. I was trying to remember what game this was.
Oh yeah, they announced the Gears Defense Tower game.
They did announce Gears Pop on mobile, which Andre is very excited about. No, he's not really excited about it, but Gears Pop on mobile on all which is weird because they said iOS devices. I was like, oh, okay, they're working with Apple. Interesting, very interesting.
Well, I mean, you have to when it comes to mobile, you can't just say, oh, it's an Android's based thing. You bet maximize profit and go for both companies.
I agree with that.
Really expand a lot more. And
I was about to say, speaking of working with companies, this would not be a PCG Live episode without a couple segues. We didn't hear anything about Microsoft working with Nintendo. And that's been a huge rumor that that's what it was, your game, Wasteland 3.
I'm going to get it. I just need to play Wasteland 1 and 2 first, which, I mean, sometimes with those little things, they can just do a quick press release or maybe do a joint press release and say, these are the things that we're going to do. So, I mean, the more I heard you guys talk about it, they weren't there to present the little details. They were there to present all the benefits of the Game Pass, the games that are coming out, things like that. So they're really gunning for a very strong 2020.
Yeah, especially with Project Scarlet coming out in the holiday season.
It's gonna get renamed Xbox 2 most likely, or Xbox.
Well, the reason why it was called Xbox One in the first place was because their original mission with the Xbox One was the all-in-one console. That was their whole presentation back 6 years ago.
Was it only 6 years ago that the Xbox One came out?
Well, it was either 2013 or 2012. I want to say 2013 was the Xbox One, was the infamous Xbox One E3 presentation. But that's the reason why it was named Xbox One, because it was supposed to be the all-in-one console, which it never. So it came out November 22nd, 2013, which. That's when the presentation happened. It was June 2013.
7 years for the lifespan of that system.
6 years ago.
Wasn't that long ago.
I always felt like the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 was a generation that, at the very least, should have lasted a decade.
That's what I was thinking.
That's what I always felt like. Because, we're growing in technology as far as, cloud service and being able to do all digital and Game Pass and stuff like that. I feel like they didn't really need to, either company, develop a console that had to come now. I felt like they could have waited even a few more years for a new console. But nonetheless, processing power, they want to upgrade that. They want to cut loading times to nothing. That's Sony's mission and Microsoft's mission currently with their two new systems, because we've heard Sony talk about it, reducing load times with their new system to 0.8 seconds.
Well, here's the thing. One game that I was watching at least for a few hours, and the load times are really cut down, was that Assassin's Creed Odyssey game.
Right.
There's almost no loading times in a game where a map is that big, and it's running on the current platform.
Agreed.
And mind you, the Xbox One X, it's still a little bit more of a superior console in terms of processing power and everything else. Comparable to it's still a notch above the PlayStation 4 Pro, but they've already accomplished that. It would have just made sense to do. I mean, a 2020 push is fine. I could have maybe said, push it out 2021. But if if they acknowledged a year ago that they're both on the end cycle,
Pretty
it's
much.
just we just have to see what's gonna happen with backwards compatibility. There's not people are not spending, like, parents, for kids who are getting into games. Parents are not spending the $300-$400 like that for this stuff. So you have to kind of justify it to the consumer and say, hey, this is going to last you a long time. Here's a reason why you want to spend it this way. And a parent, I mean, we don't have a problem with upgrading our systems because we can probably sell the other one off and we just have a reason to justify buying another one. A parent's not going to do that. People who own homes or budget or work on a budget, they're not going to see that justification to do it. If you save up money for it, that's fine, which what I can probably do is try to save. I'm going to assume that the new Xbox will be $400 or $500.
I was going to say, if I were to give an early price prediction, I don't see it. Bare minimum, I would say $400. I honestly think it's going to be $500 because the Xbox One X right now is $500. So if this is supposed to be
I thought it went down to $399.
A more powerful, it
did.
may have. All right, so originally, the Xbox One X was $500. So with this being a more powerful console, I don't see it going.
No, being cheaper. You're
being
right.
cheaper or the same price as Xbox One X now. I would probably pinpoint it at $500. Because think of like how much a PC rig, if you build a powerful one, costs. That thing costs you like four-figure, like near $2,000. I would know because freaking the one I build, it's like I put like $2,000.
Yeah, but you're not gonna have to make any modifications on that one for a while.
Not for a while. But with the 20 series out now, with the new consoles, they're really focusing on that ray tracing technology, which the new series of graphics card does do, which the series I have does not. Now, if I was really worried about ray tracing, then I would have already upgraded to a 20 series and removed the 1080 Ti. I'm not worried about ray tracing.
I don't even know what that is.
Basically, it makes the game look prettier, and it'll do take certain lights and shine it in a direction that makes it more realistic. It's supposed to make the games more realistic than what it is now. Like they've tested it on the new Tomb Raider games and stuff like that. So pretty much that's what ray tracing is. It's just it makes the game a lot prettier. But I am not worried about that because if I was really worried about graphics, then again I would have a 20 series graphics card right now and not have my 1080 Ti. But I'm cool with my 1080 Ti right now. But getting back to Xbox, they're showing it right now, the Kakarot RPG, early 2020.
I'm going to get it. I'm just going to get it.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. And that is a game for somebody like you who is into RPGs. It's right up your alley because it involves Dragon Ball and RPG elements to
Like a
it.
beautiful double whammy there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We pretty much covered everything. So here's a 12 minutes game. We pretty much covered everything that Xbox pretty much delivered today. I'm sure there's a few more that we're kind of missing, but we pretty much pinpointed the most notable stuff. What I was surprised that we were missing, if I were to say anything that they announced last year, was the Cuphead DLC. Because they did announce Cuphead DLC last year, and it was supposed to be a release for this year, and they didn't say anything during this conference, which I was kind of good. I guess I shouldn't be shocked.
Good, because I'm still trying to beat the game.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I already went through the black and white expert filter challenge on stream again, and that was brutal. Don't ever do that. Yeah, don't ever do black and white filter on expert. It's just a mess. Don't ever do it.
How so?
As in, it's extremely hard to play. Like, if you're struggling now, don't do expert black and white filter. Because first of all, I'll make this quick. To get to black and white filter, you know the running gun sections you do? You have to go through all those sections pacifist. As a pacifist, so you can't shoot at all. So if you hit the X button once, you're done. So you have to go through all those stages without shooting a bullet. So
how do you pass one of the bosses at the end of the stage?
there's ways to do it. Like you just have to pass them. If you have the smoke bomb, that's pretty much the easiest way to do it. But I can show you that later. But overall, again, I think they knocked it out of the park. I think it was an A performance. Now it's just a matter of we're going to see the third parties come up. Bethesda's later on. They're going to be 8:30 tonight, and so we'll see. We'll see what Bethesda brings. I'm expecting Doom Eternal.
Or maybe another Elder Scrolls.
So they announced Elder Scrolls last year during their conference.
Well, maybe an expansion on it. So
maybe Elder Scrolls Online, they'll say stuff.
Just
expansion,
to chime in on what he said, I'm going to disagree. It wasn't an A conference. It was a B+ conference.
That sounds like it's coming from a PlayStation lover.
No.
Did I miss a lot?
We went through. We covered a few different things on the games again. We went through what some of the games showed up again. The Dragon Ball game, 12 minutes showed up, and this is the PlayStation VR version of Bambi. And
Dude, like I said earlier, man, every time I see reindeer, Bambi ruined my life.
Bambi ruined a lot of
I
people's
want to
life.
cry every time I see a deer because all I thought of, like, you lost your mom, I bet. Like, your mom got shot.
Man.
Oh, boy.
Poor Bambi. Poor
Flashbacks.
Bambi.
Flashbacks.
Too many flashbacks. See, you can steal stuff as a deer.
Dude, like, this is Grand Theft Auto as a deer.
Yep.
I would say Goat Simulator, but
The Goat Simulator / look at that. And now he's trying to kill the baby.
See?
What is going on?
See, this game is not for children. Way to the Woods.
Rated T for teen.
Rated
on
M.
the bottom,
Rated
coming
M for
2020.
mature.
For real this time.
For real. You guys talk about Phantasy Star Online?
Oh, we forgot about Phantasy Star
Phantasy
Online.
Star Online 2?
There's Gears.
Phantasy Star Online 2. Classic game.
And it's free.
Classic game. And
Free
it's
to play.
Free to play.
Free to play.
And it's free to play. Very interested. Got my attention right away.
So we'll see how that goes. Those free to plays, they're always very interesting, and I mean, if they work. Fortnite, Apex Legends.
Yep.
Hopefully this.
I'm telling you, free to play is the way to go because people will spend more money on those little cosmetics than what the game would actually cost.
Yep.
So you're going to make more than the $60 from a single person. So I think it's a good idea. I think it's a good way to go. Good way to go. State of Decay 2, the expansion.
Yes, we.
Yep, showed that. Tales of Arise, which we talked about, looks.
Oh, Elden Ring. Oh, my God. Elden Ring. Made from Software.
Yep.
And George R.R. Martin is on board with this as
Yep.
far as the rating goes.
Didn't show anything, so we don't know too much, but.
But we do know it's a From Software game.
Yep.
So now we know that we're just going to die a whole bunch of times.
Yeah, it's going to be a very hard game.
A very, very hard game.
Other than that, I think that was pretty much it.
We pretty much covered the conference.
Yeah, we certainly.
So let's go back and review our grades before we sign off.
Our final grade.
So for me, I still stick with my A-. I thought they gave a good, hearty library. I still wasn't pleased. Like I said, I don't think there was enough big titles for this year, but reviewing some of the titles, there were some.
Yes.
There were some good ones.
There were some major ones.
Yeah, so I'll take that.
I'm going to go on the lesser and say B+, because, again, anything in the A's, you literally have to say, wow.
Yeah.
You literally have to say, wow, the whole way through. And each one of us were like, it was great, but A, B, C, and D. So for me, a lot of times I've seen conferences where, like, man, I give it an A-, and this thing was amazing. I'm ready to go buy this, and I'm going to go buy a car with Xbox's name on it. I think the conference overall was phenomenal. It was solid. I really like everything that they presented. It's really made me reevaluate what's
I think they did a good job of showing things that they already showed and showed new.
Yes.
And that's what really made me happy, and that's why I laid more towards the A. And I think, too, what our scoring is coming from a lot of their past conferences. They've gotten better and better and better. Like, this is better than last conference.
Yeah.
Even though it's a little bit of the same, but they added a few more to kick it. I mean, it was a longer conference. I hope fucking so.
And that was my score, though.
Yeah. Okay.
They did what they needed to do.
Yep.
They came out.
Yep.
They punched Sony in the mouth hard. It's
Okay,
an A.
we need to talk about
it's
this.
An A.
We
It's
need
an
to talk
listen,
about
It was
this.
enough.
Listen, it's an A. It's an A. I think it's an A.
So I want to talk a little bit about this punching Sony in the mouth.
They did.
Okay. There was nothing that they did that threatened the sales of Sony at all. So in that sense, there is nothing that they did to actually punch Sony in the mouth. To me, punching something in the mouth was like, hey, guess what? You can play any games if it's used or new. That is punching somebody in the mouth. Immediately after the conference, after someone just said something. That is a punch in the mouth because that's like a direct thing.
When you rewrite the script.
I don't think we're getting that anymore from anybody.
Well,
you know?
You have to look at the fact that they didn't do anything. So you have to base it off of the fact of that Sony didn't do anything. So when you look back and say, okay, what did Xbox tell Sony? We're giving a new competitive controller.
Mm-hmm.
The groundwork for a new system that's going to make things more powerful. We're giving more value towards our Game Pass. We're also incorporating new indies. We're partnering up with PC, expanding the reach. So that, for me, just those 5 things, and that's just a chunk of it, is enough for me to say, hey, Sony, guess what?
So I want to say this, right? And this is going. I'm going to go in my book of E3s, right?
Oh boy, here we go.
E3s, right?
Yeah.
So Sony's already done the indie thing. They did that. I could be wrong, and someone can correct me if I am. I would say maybe 5 E3s ago. 5 E3s ago, they literally did an entire half an hour, 45 minutes of just, these are all the indie companies we are now involved with. So what Xbox is doing now, PlayStation has already done. So PlayStation has had some indies. We just don't see them as big as these because a lot of the indie companies that they got were made games that were almost, that looked like everyone thought was first party, like AAA. Every time they showed them, like, yo, Hellblade.
Yeah.
I swear to God, when I found out that was an indie game, I was like, no way. No way.
The Setsuna one? No.
Yeah. Like,
That's the one that you have to take the headset off after a little while.
yeah, like that, it blew my mind, right? The thing that I give Xbox credit for is their service. Their service is huge, and Sony has a great service now. When they came out with the PlayStation 4, they provided that service. So what Xbox did with Game Pass, PlayStation already had for PlayStation now, but Game Pass is better. Game Pass is better.
$10 cheaper.
Yeah, it is. Yep, it's cheaper. So to me, like the games thing, PlayStation does that every year. Like they come out with new games every year. So what PlayStation is doing now, and with what Xbox did this conference with the new system, wasn't impressive to me. I think they could have not have done that, and I would still feel exactly the same way about their conference.
Yeah,
they told us nothing. Nothing. If we go back and watch it, like it was just them talking about how they want to make this console to do this, all these cool things. Well, you guys say that for every fucking console you make. Every console you make.
And one thing that we were just talking about before was like,
could be worse.
Yeah.
That
could be Nintendo.
I'm gonna tell you something. Nintendo's gonna come out Tuesday, drop a couple bombs, and then walk out and just be like, okay.
We gotta make you gotta make a chat or add him to our chat so that way I can see what you're going to tell him because I want to see the responses.
They're gonna listen. Nintendo's gonna drop some bombs, and we're not gonna see it because they happen to do it every single. They've already dropped 2 bombs.
I would have to say the
That's
company
right.
that surprises me the most every E3 is probably Nintendo. They always throw something in there that you don't know.
Yes.
PlayStation and Xbox, very predictable. Like, it's because it's almost like you have to, and a lot of their stuff leaks a lot. Nintendo has a very tight grip on their, I don't know what they threaten their employees with, but they don't say nothing. Very rarely do they say anything, and if something gets leaked, it's wrong. But with Nintendo, they always happen to drop it, and it's cool, but...
What are those 2 games you're talking about, by the way?
They already had 2 directs with Mario Maker 2 and then the Pokemon Direct. So they're already firing right out the gate.
Yeah.
With those 2 games.
So,
Or 3.
with my thought of process on Xbox not really insulting or stepping on, I feel like PlayStation is like, guys, we've showed you everything already. Like, there's nothing new for us to show us. Xbox has been quiet. Like, yeah, they do that monthly thing, but they keep showing us the same thing over and over again. And what they've showed us on that, they just showed again with the service online, right, which we still don't have a price. But, again, now we're talking about maybe it is free. But they should have stated that. To me, it was more confusing. Again, I give this conference an A. It sounds like I'm being aggressive towards it. Like, I give it an A-. Like, I give it an A-. But to me, it's just, with PlayStation not being here, again, if they're just going to show something that's just going to piss me off, I'd rather them not be there. If you're going to show me the same stuff that I've seen already, then fine, then don't be there. Like, I would rather you not waste because I'm going to sit there for 2 hours and watch a conference, and that's taking time out of my day. And most of the time, I'm in bed with this hot laptop on my lap, watching it with headphones on. I'd rather be doing something else, you know? I love the conference, but if you're going to do nothing, don't come. Or show it during the video thing that you're going to show it. I'd rather do that.
How long is Bethesda's tonight? An hour?
An
or?
hour. Typically an hour.
Yeah, usually. It might be less than that. Because there's not a lot Bethesda's going to bring to the table. Other
Final
than
segue on your grade.
Segue on my grade. For this conference, I stick with my A.
Yep.
I think the fact that we got
what we wanted.
We got release dates.
Yeah, we got what we wanted.
Like, what's the main thing that we want in a conference usually when it comes to games? We
Release
want
dates.
Release dates.
Yeah.
They came with a lot of release dates.
Some of the games, though, they went quick. Because
No.
I said it, they went quick. They go quick, and they're just like boom, 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 boom. And you're like, oh, what are you trying to be slick? Like,
So-
no release date, no gameplay, nothing. And you're
Let me
like,
just ask.
Sizzle reels
if
sometimes.
Gears didn't have a release date, what would you have given this overall conference?
Oh, God. If Gears didn't have a release date after what they had previously already announced and shown, if it had no release date, I probably would have...
Probably dropped it to a B+.
Oh, definitely. No, it wouldn't have been B+. It probably would have been like B-. Like,
That's a full grade.
Listen, what we've seen, man, like if we saw no release date for Gears, that would have been bad.
I already told you.
That would have been bad.
The 2 games that we needed to see a release date for was Halo and Gears. Anything
And we got
less
both.
would be disappointing. Disappointing. And I said that we need to see a Halo release this year, right? But they've made it clear that it's for the next gen. I'll accept that. And I
Yeah.
denied it. Like, when you said it, you called it. I said, no, it's not going to be for the next one. It's got to be for this one. We all forgot about the last Halo that came out was already for the Xbox One. So they probably
Correct.
just took that one on and said, listen, they're talking about 120 frames. So they want this thing to be a powerful thing. So they're like, you know what, we'll just make the Halo the best we can make it. We don't want to have another Halo 6.
We don't want another Halo 5.
5.
We don't want another Halo 5.
We don't want another Halo 5. So we have to do what we need to do to make
Halo
this
5
right.
that bad? I didn't even play it.
Oh, yeah, it was
It-
So
it-
when you get rid of split screen, which made your franchise popular, yeah, you're going to piss off a lot of people.
Right.
You're going to piss off a lot of people.
Here's my dark horse. Star Wars, November. Beautiful game.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Star
my
Wars
last one.
looks
That's
real
my
good.
dark horse right now.
Yeah, no,
November
Star Wars looks really good.
15th.
That's quick.
That is
We just
quick.
literally heard about this game. We just seen it
A year
yesterday.
ago. They talked about it a year ago. Because
And
remember,
we just seen it yesterday.
Right. So if you didn't know this, so last year during EA's conference, when your girl Andrea Renee was doing it, and she was talking to those awkward guys in the crowd, that's when they brought up Jedi Fallen Order. Then, like a few months later, they had talked about it being canceled, which I thought was like, oh, well, that kind of sucks. So I was like, because it seems like a Jedi game. But then all of a sudden, it reemerged, and I was like, I didn't know what the hell was going on. Yeah, yesterday was the first time we saw anything about it, and then today they drop a release date.
Yeah.
That's very quick.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
insanely quick.
Yep. So I'm quite impressed that they pushed it that fast.
Yeah.
EA needed it.
Kinda. Yeah, kinda.
EA needed it.
Yeah.
And people are going to find something to complain about because it's EA.
Of course.
But I think the game's going to be too good, and people are going to be like, well, you know it's EA, right? That's gonna,
that might be me.
That's going to be the thing. Well, you know it's EA, right? Yeah, but do you like the game? It's a good game, though, right? Yeah.
If I like the game, yeah. But if they do something stupid with it, I'll be like, well, the typical, here we go again.
I'm excited for it.
I am too.
I'm excited for everything that Xbox showed. I'm satisfied. I'm happy.
Agreed.
I'm content. They did
I'll take it.
Everything we said that they needed to do, they did it,
Mhm.
with an exception of one or two things. They gave us a release date for the service, October.
Yep.
I'm still confused about the price. Again, that could have been just miscommunication on their part. They might assume that everyone understands it's free.
Yeah.
But look, let me tell you, I don't assume anything.
No,
I'm
you can't.
married for many, many years, 16 years, going on to 17. And even then, I still don't assume.
Very well.
I don't assume anything ever, ever. So we're saying that, all in all, I think we all agree that Xbox is a fantastic.
No, solid, very, very, very good.
Yep.
Good conference.
Yep. Anything else you guys want to add?
I'm just going to have a major conundrum when it comes to September.
Yeah.
I'm going to have major problems.
Yeah, like money problems.
Money problems. What game am I going to play
Well,
problems?
start paying in the summer because this is what I'm doing now. I'm paying $25 a month. The Borderlands 3 game, I'm getting the $100 version because every season pass is $40 now, so I'm just paying $25. Gears, I'll probably get the $100 one. But
they include everything you need.
I feel like Gears and Borderlands with their season passes are going to be worth it this time around.
It's just $40 extra, but that's a gripe for another day.
Yeah.
Definitely a gripe because I mean I'm used to season passes being 25, not 40.
Yeah.
So
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that's it. I look forward to Star Wars, and then we'll see what happens Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm excited for all the games that are being added to Game Pass. It makes it worth it for spending that money.
I'm gonna check out Game Pass tonight too, and just.
I'm gonna try it for Game Pass for PC because again, adding those features, I think might allow me to play more because I travel so much.
I actually hope that Nintendo mentions the connectability with
Xbox Live.
That'd be really cool.
I don't see it happening. Not in their direct.
No,
There's
no.
no way.
No?
Nah, there's let's put it this way. They didn't bring up their online stuff at all last year in their direct, if you remember that. Because everybody was expecting them to talk about online.
They did, didn't
And
they?
they didn't bring it up one time in their direct last year.
Well, I don't know. They got it.
Or maybe they did. I don't. Oh, no. So we were expecting a release date.
Oh, yeah.
For the online stuff. But
they didn't really talk much about it at all.
They very briefly talked about their online stuff.
They mentioned about the
during the
free
direct.
game, but
Yep.
they didn't really talk about how it would go. So, like, now we know, like, you get to keep it. Like, our thing was, like, is that a monthly thing? Like, is it change on a monthly basis?
Right,
Again,
no.
it's that lack of information.
Yeah, and no offense to Nintendo, they do have a notorious, can't think of the word. They have I can't think of the freaking word.
They're
Anyway, they
assholes?
have a reputation.
Yeah, reputation. Yep.
Of misinforming people.
Yeah.
Or not giving enough information
Fair
as far
enough.
as things with online go. See, the second I say something bad about Nintendo, he's gonna jump.
Some companies.
I mean,
I'm joking.
No, and I just say that honestly, and all in all, it's just the Switch is not a system that you would think that more people are playing it more often, and it's just not the case.
You don't think
I disagree. There are a lot more people playing the Switch than you think. There, like a lot of people. Like, let's put it this way:
fast-selling.
I will sell
right
like
It really is. And I'm not denying that by no stretch. You know, I love that it's portable. I love that I can play Cuphead and all those other things. But when I look at the consensus group of friends that I have that have it, aside from you and others that I know,
comparing it to PlayStation and Xbox wise.
You know, and again,
the Nintendo conversation doesn't come up.
It gets harder as we get older. It gets harder because life, responsibilities, and all those
Right.
things. It takes it becomes hard to dedicate that time. So I mean, we represent the generation of people in their 30s. So it's a lot harder to translate. Whereas for kids and teens, 20s, you have more flexibility, less responsibilities. So I mean, you see more value in it. But
So I'm gonna say it like this, and I think this is kind of where you're going with it. So my theory on the Nintendo is if I want to play a hardcore console, I'm going to play my PlayStation. That's it. You know what I mean? Nintendo to me is my fun system. If I want to play, so where my lack of time, I'd rather spend time on my hardcore system. I don't have that time anymore. I just don't. I'm always here, and I can bring it between here and there. But as soon as I sit down, like as you see here doing the show, like I can never sit in a show without being interrupted. It can't happen yet. It's just not my life right now. Then eventually I told Kyle. I beat Mario when Mario came up, but that was during the time that I didn't have the lounge, so I could do that.
Yeah.
I never got to beat Zelda. So I was like, all right, I'm going to pick up Zelda. Finally, one day I was just like, you know what? We don't use all our Switches all the time here, so I'm going to finally take my Switch back, and I'm going to use it for Zelda because it will be my traveling thing. And I messaged him randomly, and I'm like, I have been missing this part of my life. Like, I actually had to stop and talk to them. I said, listen, I'm going to say this. The Nintendo Switch could possibly become one of my favorite systems of all times because it's that missing gap that I've been not even realizing that I've been missing my entire life. It is everything that I've wanted and portable because that's what I've always been trying to capture. My consoles wherever I go. And the Switch is 100% doing that for me. I stopped playing Zelda for a little while right now, so I mean that's
it's a long.
You know what I mean? Like I stopped playing
50 hours.
But I really think it's the game. I think I'm really having trouble with the game. Like there's certain things that are happening in that game that's really frustrating me, and it's making me not want to play it. So I think it's that game. I cannot wait for fucking Pokemon. I cannot wait for Pokemon because that right there will absolutely bring that Switch system to a whole new level.
Oh, it's gonna that game alone.
All right, so which one are you getting, Sword or Shield?
I'm getting Sword. Even though I like the Shield Pokemon better, I'm getting Sword. I'm sticking to my guns.
I'm sticking to my guns. Shield.
Yeah, Shield Pokemon's way better.
I'm going to toss a coin and see what I get.
You don't have to. You can get the double pack, so you get both.
He's like, but why?
Why toss your coin? Just get both of them.
You're like, hey, guys, how much did you spend? 60. How much did you spend? 110.
They have the double pack, bees. Just get that. Yeah, they do. They announced that during the direct.
Too much work.
Yeah.
It might be like $100.
Is the capture system supposed to be? I didn't get to see it. Is a capture system like Let's Go Eevee and?
No.
Normal.
It's normal Pokemon game.
You have not watched the direct yet?
I'm going to end up getting Let's Go Eevee, too, to hold me over.
Yeah, and
I just died down. Where's my phone? I did something today. I did a thing today.
You did a thing today?
I did a thing today.
That's amazing.
And let's see if you can, I reinstalled it back on my phone.
Nice.
So the problem is this phone sucks. This is a really old phone. It's a Note 3. So I can't use my the V40 because it won't connect to my phone service. So it doesn't work very well on here, so that's why I haven't installed it. But I installed it, and I'm like, But I'm really trying to get myself Pokemon ready. I really want to. I
need to get myself. Speaking of Pokemon and the company that they're releasing their game for, Nintendo just tweeted me. Not directly. I wish they did directly, but they said, don't forget to tune into the Nintendo Direct on Tuesday at 9 o'clock Pacific time, which is 12 o'clock Eastern time, for a video presentation featuring around 40 minutes of information about upcoming Switch games releasing in 2019. 40 minutes. How many minutes does Sony have?
0.
Exactly.
Hey.
But
They will have the state of play that'll last about 5 minutes.
But we have Kingdom Hearts 3.
Which is not an exclusive.
That game was supposed to be Game of the Year, but it fell off like a toilet stool.
I told you it wouldn't be.
I proclaimed it as Game
You
of the Year.
proclaimed it, and then that fell off real fast.
Sekiro.
Gears of War is going to be Game of the Year.
You don't think about Sekiro, though?
Huh?
Sekiro?
Nope. Gears.
I don't ask for much in life.
No way a Mario Maker game will ever be any other franchise game. I just don't see it happen.
I don't ask for much in life.
Was
but if Gears
Sekiro
of War
Xbox?
was-
Oh, yeah, it was Xbox and PlayStation.
Yeah, it was cross.
I
Yeah,
don't
it
ask
was
for
both.
much in life. But if Gears is Game
Gears
of the
of War
Year,
Game of the Year.
I would be so happy.
If Gears don't win Game of the Year, something went horribly wrong with
Resident
the game.
Evil 2.
But see,
There's still there's gonna be some tight competition though for that.
We'll see what happens.
Like Sekiro was
this
really
isn't
good.
But that-
Mario versus Zelda year where we're just
Although we do have a Pokemon game coming out, so now I'm conflicted.
God of War. Last year I think was the toughest year in quite some time.
But God of War won.
But God of War won. That's all that matters. I called
the
it.
game was fun.
You
The
don't
game
think
was
that was the toughest one?
I just
Dude,
think there was more competition 2 years ago.
No way.
No, because last year it came down. Listen, this is what I'm saying. Last year it came down to, oh my God, Red Dead and God of War.
Yeah, but
and that's it.
But Spider-Man, I'm sorry, you could not count Spider-Man. Spider-Man was a hot game.
It was, but I didn't
was
feel
a
like it was gonna beat either one. So I was like,
I
just
knew it
take
wasn't
out.
going to beat anyone.
It was amazing.
But it was a hot game.
But I felt like 2
What was
years
2 years ago?
But I felt like 2 years ago when it was Odyssey versus Breath of the Wild versus Horizon, it was like a three-headed battle.
But again, like I think last year, like I think God of War beats all those games out.
We'll see you.
I think God of War beats all those games out. Not only did they redo the franchise, right?
Yeah.
But they made it better. How is that? That doesn't happen much in video games.
Okay.
Let's look at
not
Halo.
All right, hold on. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna say it like this: neither me or you should have this argument because you have a bias towards God of War, where I have a strong bias towards Zelda.
Well, no, I love Zelda. Like I love Zelda.
No, but I love God of War too. But we're both God of War.
One Zelda I don't
just,
like.
Just flip a coin. Flip a coin. As long as it doesn't have to be a PlayStation versus Xbox debate, because you say God of War and nothing in the Xbox lineup over 4 years
nothing.
can compete against it. So
You hear that, Andre? Nothing.
nothing.
Andre's probably not even
God of
anymore.
War
Wow.
versus anything that came out in the Xbox within the last 5
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
Nothing.
God of War beats everything.
I mean, Gears 4.
Nope.
Nope.
Are you sure?
I'm
Yes,
absolutely
absolutely.
positive.
Are you positive?
I will put
Yes.
my firstborn child.
Because
on
I'm
that.
I'm being biased again.
Of course you are. But that one in your heart, at least you're saying, come on.
No, I know. I know.
Zelda, I can see.
Sometimes with games, so you wasn't a big fan of Gears of War Judgment.
We don't bring that up. That's
Yeah.
it. That's in
So
the safe
I
in
think-
the
I
Indian
think
Ocean somewhere else.
That's something that kills me with game franchises, where once you have something bad, it's a little bit tough to come back from.
Yeah, it is. It's very
And I
hard,
guess, like
yeah.
Halo 5, a lot of people are like, bro, don't even look at it. Don't blink at it. Gears 4 was very good. I enjoyed it a lot. We had a great time. Phenomenal story. I could see where it was hard to bounce back from after Judgment. You know, whereas and games go through their cycles. It's a shame when the games do that, but it's a good thing because you kind of, they wanted to be a little bit innovative, be a little bit different, see what works.
I was gonna say God of War never had a bad game, and then I had a flashback memory of the multiplayer game that they tried to come out with.
I was about to say.
I forgot.
I completely forgot about that game.
Case in point.
I forgot.
But it wasn't even that bad. It wasn't that bad. It just didn't work out. Like people just didn't fall in love with it. And I think multiplayer really wasn't that hot at that time. Like
Plus,
it
a
is.
multiplayer God of War
Yeah,
sounds
nah,
kind of
I wasn't looking forward to that at all, and I'm a huge God of War fan. I wasn't even huge into Chain of Olympus, and I had a Vita.
That one, yeah. That one wasn't-
Were you one of the 15 people that had a Vita, along with Andrew
Shut
and
up.
Renee?
Shut up. Not anymore. She got rid of it.
That's
I was
right,
I wanted to cry when she said that.
Oh my
your
God!
wife?
The Andrew and Renee.
Andrew and Renee. Did I tell you that story at PAX East?
Yeah, we met the What's Good Games girls, and Andrew and Renee was raffling off her Vita, and I look at her, I go, why? She's like, because I don't play it anymore. I'm like,
wow.
I was like, so does Greg know about this? Because I'm pretty sure he's not going to be happy about it because he lives and dies by his. So.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then there was the awkward moment.
Yeah. Don't take them anywhere.
Oh my God. No, I don't even want to bring that up.
Don't even take them anywhere anymore.
Oh.
So-
I'm going to go apologize to her at PAX West.
You better.
I'm going to go apologize. I'll just be like, Andrea, I just want to let you know that I am sorry for what my friend did at East. So.
You better.
Please.
You better. All right. Well, that's it for us, I would say. Is there any more things you guys want to add? All right.
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Bethesda's at 8 o'clock.
I look forward.
Bethesda starts in about an hour and a half, ladies
Okay.
and gentlemen.
So I'm going to get these guys out of here so I can close this place so I can at least watch it on my ride home if I can.
Yeah.
So that's it for us today. E3 day -1. because tomorrow's
-1
day 0.
because tomorrow's day 0. Yes.
Yeah. So enjoy this week, everybody. Thank you, Albert, for joining us on the show.
Pleasure. Look forward to
Always
be
a
back
pleasure. And I would say that's it. See you guys on Thursday.
Yes.
Thursday
Thursday it is.
Peace.